Welcome to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. Tonight, the Leander Lions open up district play against the College Station Cougars. We're on the road here tonight at Cougar Field. Made the trip down this afternoon from Leander, and it's going to be a great evening for football. I'm Mark Sickles. Thanks for tuning in. I'm joined tonight by Chuck Cracy, who'll be providing play-by-play commentary, and Mickey Holden is working the camera. She'll be adding commentary as well. Tonight's game is being broadcast on SHN Sports. Follow our games this season at shnsports.com. Your team, your broadcast. So, Chuck, Mickey, glad we made it tonight. We are in College Station, and we are looking forward to the first district game for the Leander Lions. So far, they're 3-0 in non-district play. They beat Pflugerville 21-28-23, and they beat Del Rio 38-32. So welcome, guys. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, it has been an exciting season so far for the Lions. 3-0 coming into tonight's opener for the District 5A1, Region 3, District 11. I guess it's a lot of things to define your district. We just missed the anthem. We're getting ready here. We're in Aggie Land, which is a home of people that don't like me very much as a Longhorn fan.
Yeah, we're not welcomed here, although we did, swing by, drove around downtown. We checked out the, downtown area, College Station area, so it was fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. It is a definite college town, but this high school is trying to bring some of the attention that would otherwise go to the Aggies on themselves. That's the College Station Cougars. They won a state title a few years ago. Their program pretty solid. They looked really good on the sub-varsity level last night. No need to repeat any of those scores, but we'll look and see what the Lions have for the College Station Cougars this evening. The Lions, again, have probably not been picked by many people in all three of the games they've played so far this season, yet they're 3-0. So that shows you how much those predictions are worth. I seem to recall every person on the pregame broadcast of the Cowboys-Bengals game all picking the Bengals. So, that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, and looking at, the opponent tonight, the Cougars, they are ranked within most of the polls have them top 5 in the state. So we'll get a good indication of, the teams tonight. This is, of course, district play. These games count. So it's going to set the tone for the rest of the season. Now, if College Station is really a top 5 team, well, let's see it.
We're about to find out for sure, because if they are not, I think this Lions team is ripe for an upset. If they are, some things may need to break the way for Leander to pull out the upset, but I think it can happen. The offense just needs to keep ahead of the chains, spread the College Station Cougar defense out, pass to the perimeters. Really, what I'm saying is a lot of the things that College Station does that have made them successful. Run the ball, possess it. You limit the possessions of the opponent, the Cougars in this case, and if you can steal 1 or 2 possessions from them, then you will be set and right to pull an upset here tonight.
Yeah, because some of the other games tonight, Pflugerville, Hendrickson, they're playing the Glen Grizzlies. Leander, of course, here is in College Station. Georgetown's playing Cedar Park. So, hey, we're going to see tonight how these teams kind of shape out, and over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll kind of know who the players are and who the pretenders are, Chuck.
Yeah, we're going to find out real soon, and it's hard to judge the games that are pre-district. Granted, you may run across a team that's definitely good. The Pflugerville Panthers traditionally are good. They traditionally have a lot of athletes, but they're 1-2. That's the Lions' first opponent. Bastrop, I believe, is 1-2 as well. And Del Rio, I believe, is probably 1-2 as well. So, this is the first time the game where no one had a record or taking on someone with a winning record. And as I mentioned, the sub-varsity teams were very impressive. Would like to see the Lions really bow their neck defensively tonight and get some stops and get this high-powered offense off the field.
Yeah, we're still waiting here. It's still pregame, But let's go through the Leander Lions Football Booster Club sponsors, the platinum sponsors. 5 Star Civil Construction at 5, the number 5, starcivil.com. They provide turnkey construction services, estimating, project management services, environmental control, site clearing, grading, underground utilities, lift and pump station, bridges, landscaping, irrigation. Call them at 737-209-0532, funk.com. At funk.com, they are your Austin Metro real estate experts. Get in touch with Wade Funk or Becky Funk for your residential and commercial real estate needs. They also provide referrals for other realtors in other states as well. For your personal needs and your real estate experience and transaction, you can reach them at 737-808-3909. Plains Capital Bank at plainscapital.com in Round Rock or North Austin. Personal banking, commercial banking, loans and financing, and trust in real estate services, or trust in estate services at 866-762-8392. And the last platinum sponsor, Right Fit Admissions Consulting, rightfitadmissions.com. They provide middle school and high school admissions consulting. They help families prepare and navigate the complex admissions process for private middle schools and high schools. 650-376-3791. And we'll get to the other sponsors as we go through the game tonight. But thank you to our platinum sponsors for supporting the Leander Lions Football Booster Club and the team. So the teams are in the tunnels. Leander Lions in the getting ready. They're wearing their white helmets, white jerseys, and blue pants. So they are out and ready to go. We're probably about 5 minutes from kickoff. I do not see the Cougars yet, although there they are. They're back at the school. There looks like they're wearing the gray tops, white pants. So we'll have kickoff shortly. So, Mickey, how are you doing tonight? Well, we have some technical difficulties. I cannot hear Mickey. Maybe we can work on that shortly here. But Leander Lions are trotting out on the field and looking for an exciting game tonight.
Looking forward.
There we go. There's Mickey. There we can hear her. Okay, there we go.
Glad to be here. Sorry I couldn't make the trip last week, but it was definitely worth the drive tonight to make it up here and watch the Lions play. Hopefully be bringing a good game to you.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer for you from Houston than it is for us from Austin to get here in College Station. So looks like we have had some initial internet problems, but it looks like they've been resolved by moving the hotspot. Hopefully that'll stay effective.
Yeah, we always have that hotspot gamble here wherever we're at. Sometimes get the internet, sometimes not. So we try and find the best spot we can for it.
Well, and fortunately, I mean, if you're going to drop some frames from the stream, you want those to be pregame, obviously.
Right.
So.
Well, I may not have been able to be there at the game last week, but I tuned in, and wow, what a game that was.
Talk about the Del Rio game 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was that was an excellent game. Lions cold as ice in the veins there towards the end of the game as Del Rio did everything they could to pull a victory out of the jaws of defeat, but the Lions bring out their kicker as time expires to hit a 42-yarder and send that into overtime, which, you know, we learned a little bit about overtime, didn't we, Mark?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we didn't actually know the rules. I mean, we knew the outlines of the rules, but not, when you get into second and third overtime, but we learned them along with everybody else. So that was really exciting. And it is kind of neat.
Including the Del Rio team.
Yeah, where the third time you're just going for that, basically the 2-point conversion. Yeah, one play, and you just keep flipping until somebody wins. So the Cougars are walking through the stands here. That's their introduction as they're walking in front of the fans in the stands to the tunnel on our right side if you're looking at the broadcast.
Yeah, it's just kind of to walk amongst the fans. The Lions did this for a few years under a prior head coach, but it didn't stick in terms of a tradition.
Yeah, you see that from time to time with different teams. Some like it, some don't. Well, nevertheless, the Cougars are in their tunnel. They're getting ready to run out. We're about a minute away on the clock from kickoff, so we'll see how long it takes. But thanks for joining us tonight. Leander Lions football, SHN Sports, and the Cougars are heading out on the field.
Okay, I admit it. I like the purple smoke. Kind of a nice touch.
Well, I'm not a TCU fan, but I do like purple. I'll just say that. I'm definitely not a College Station Cougar fan, especially after last night and the fact they are in Aggie land. But hey, it takes all kinds, right?
Right. Right there with you.
So in just a few minutes, we'll have the captains heading to the middle. We will have the coin toss, and we'll see who gets the ball first. And I think the opening drive, basically for both teams, are important for offense. If they can move the ball down the field and control the line of scrimmage, both teams are going to want to do that.
Sure, and for Leander especially, it will be a real confidence boost if they can get the football on the flip and march down the field. Oh, the anthem's playing.
That was kind of neat. I actually had a couple of band members down there in that little choral group. Multi-talented folk here.
It is a pretty good sized school here, College Station High School. Fairly new. They won, as I mentioned, they won a state championship within the last 3 to 5 years. Looks like the captains are getting ready to go out on the field.
Yeah, it looks like for the Cougars, looks like we have 0. I believe he's the injured running back, Marquise Collins. Number 5 is linebacker Harrison Robinson. Number 7 is linebacker Colton Griswold. For the Lions, we have number 4, linebacker Tony Clare. Number 22, that is wide receiver Max Kreitz. It looks like, I'm trying to get the other numbers here. Looks like number 52
and 53.
Brian Romero is an offensive lineman, and number 54, another defensive lineman, Tyler Witt.
We'll see here if where was that 53? Yeah,
53. Okay,
yeah, that's 53.
Defensive lineman Daniel Cedillo. He was on the podcast.
Yes, he had a pretty good game in that Del Rio game. So he wears my favorite football number, and that's because it was mine.
Leander has won the toss and deferred their option to the second half.
Oh, looks like the Lions going to lean on the defense here, see if they can get a stop on the Cougars. We'll see if the Cougars can get that early shot of offensive confidence here. The Lions, maybe they got something schemed up that they think they can show here tonight against the Cougars to slow that attack down because, as I mentioned in the tips that the Lions can do to try to control this game, they're really a lot of the things that the College Station Cougars offense does to you. They spread you out. They throw it from sideline to sideline, generally short. They'll go deep from time to time, but for the most part, they like to throw those lateral passes, and there's a lot of runs and shuttle passes and counters and sweeps. And so we expect the clock to move a little more quickly. I think Coach said in the coaches show that it's about 60-40 pass. Based on what I saw from the sub-varsity, that's not the case. But if you have a capable passer, you probably will come out and throw the ball around a little bit.
So the Cougars are heading out, getting ready to kick. If you're watching the broadcast, they are on the right side, and they will be kicking to Leander Lions wearing the white tops. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Leander's kicking. My fault.
Right.
Yeah, Leander's kicking from the 40 on the far side, and Ivan Rodriguez getting ready to kick. And Leander is going left to right this first quarter. And back deep for the Cougars.
6, 8, and
5, I think.
26. And I believe that's 16. So 8 and 26 deep.
Okay, so 8 is Anthony Tisdale, and 26 is Aiden Martinez-Brown. So here we go. We are getting ready. Rodriguez kicking from the 40. A little bit of a pooch kick, a little bit short. Caught at the 30 by number 3. Tries to get around the corner. Gets pushed out of bounds by number 27 for Leander, Anthony Ugo.
Yeah, looked like he got up to the 42, though.
Yeah, Brooks DeWitt with the short little return after the pooch kick. So they will be setting the ball up. Let's see where they put it. It'll be 42-yard line, 43-yard line to start off. So in at quarterback is number 17. That is Arrington Maiden. 4 wides for the Cougars. Maiden gets it, looking to throw. Quickly over the middle, it is caught by number 8. That is Bo Corton. He gets about 7 on that reception.
And so, of course, they come out throwing the ball after I say they like to run it.
So it looks like about 2nd and maybe 2.
0 on the tackle.
That is Bert Holyfield. So it is a handoff. Breaks outside, cuts back up the middle, got some room. Inside down to about the 36-yard line. That was number 21 for the Cougars, Anthony Trevino. The ball is set at the 36, so they're quickly up at the line again.
Yeah, that was one of the things you noticed in the sub-varsity games was tempo. They like tempo.
Made a tall quarterback rolling it to the right. Swings it out. It is caught. Good tackle right there by Zane Wooldridge.
That was a great tackle. Fantastic job. And it looked like the Lions had a nice blitz package called, but it did not get hit pay dirt in time, but good tackle by Wooldridge.
Handoff up the middle again. Misses a couple tackles. Gets a first down once again for the Cougars. That was number 21. Once again, that is Anthony Trevino.
Yeah, line defense going to have to fill the gap. You got to know your run defense assignments.
2nd tackle for number 11.
Snap is back. Maiden looking to throw. Got all the time in the world. Now some pressure. Rolling out to his left side. And going to take him down for a sack.
Beautiful. Big sack. Knocks the line of scrimmage back to about the 27.
That was Claire and Weiss on the sack. So they lose about 4 on that.
Yeah, they actually lost about 6, but it's 2nd and 14
there we go. Yep.
now.
So Maiden once again. A high snap, bobbled, gets it, throws it out. It is caught. And
nice open field tackle there.
Yeah, another good tackle by number 3, Zane Wooldridge, coming up strong. It's going to be 3rd and 12.
Yeah, it looks like a jolt of confidence here from this defense as they settle in here early in the ball game and see if they can force a field goal.
4 wide receivers on the near side, looking to throw. Get out here, get some blockers, see if they can make the tackle, and they do, short of the first down. Great job by number 4, Claire, coming up and making that tackle short of the first down. It'll be about 4th and 6. Looks like they're going to bring out the kicking unit. So great job by Leander, slowing them down and making them force into a 4th down field goal.
My wife, a big fan of the Food Network, got excited there for a second when you said they're bringing out the cooking team.
Connor Young ready to kick for the Cougars. Kick is up. And it is good.
Well, they get the early score here at home.
So 9:15 left in the first quarter. Cougars are able to drive down and put 3 on the board, so it'll be Leander's turn. Once we take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. So we are back at Cougar Field. Lions trail 3-0. This will be their first offensive possession. Damian Stout and Wooldridge heading back deep for the Lions.
Now we'll see if the offense can get out there and give an answer to this College Station Cougar team and let them know the Lions are not intimidated.
Connor Young getting ready to kick off for the Cougars. Kick is up. Kind of a squibber. Yeah, it is caught. Max Kreitz coming up 30. Gets right about the 30-yard line, and a flag goes down at the 35.
Yeah, that's a late flag. Hopefully it's not a hold or an illegal block. That was a pretty good effort, especially the second effort there by Max Kreitz as he spun towards the 30. We'll see what the penalty is. It is a hold. That'll push it back to about the 19.
Yeah, so Lions will be setting up deep in their territory. 19. Berkman in at quarterback. Looks like Gordon and Stout are in the backfield. 3 receivers set for the Lions, 2 on the near side, 1 on the far side.
The O-line and D-line giving each other a little respect with the fist bumps here pre-snap.
3 defensive linemen. Looks like they're cheating in on the ends a little bit. Looks like they're bringing some pressure. Peyton Gordon looking to throw, and he's brought down short in the backfield. Loses about 2 or 3 on that. Looks like he was going to try and toss that down the field, but they had that covered. Nice decision not to throw that ball.
Yeah, I like the idea. I like the play call. You know, you throw out what appears to be a traditional sweep, and you hope that you got a guy open over the top. Good job on the Cougars side to cover that receiver.
Looks like the end backers are coming up. Looks like they're going to cheat up about the snap, see if they bring some more pressure here.
Got them spread out a little bit.
Looking to throw, out route. It is caught. Picked up about 4 on that, maybe 1 yard past the original line of scrimmage, and that was to Aiden Parker.
Yeah, I was going to say back to at least the original line of scrimmage. Still 3rd and long for the Lion offense here as they try to get rolling here early.
So 4 receivers set for Lions. Trips on the far side. Stout in the backfield with Berkman. He's got it, looking to throw. Passes out. It is high.
He had the receiver there just a little bit too tall.
Yeah, Max Kreitz is coming in on the post route, but a little too tall. Had enough for a first down, but incomplete, so the punting unit will come out.
Well, schematically, that drive should have been more successful than it was, obviously. The Lions had an opportunity right there to move the chains. They were unable to do so due to execution. Got to get those butterflies out. Both teams have had an offensive possession now and a defensive possession. No more excuses. Let's get out there. Let's strap our helmets on tight. Let's hit defensively. Well, let's get a good kick here.
Looks like number
Ivan Rodriguez.
Yeah, number 8, Anthony Tisdale, the running back, is back. It's going to be a short kick. Lots of pressure. Is able to get it off. Takes a bounce and it heads back towards the Lions.
Yeah, that's
inside the 30. Someone's got to pick it up, and they do. It's going to be right about the 27-yard line.
The snap was really high. Rodriguez had to climb the ladder to get up and grab it, and by the time he came back down with it and tried to set to punt, he had a man in his face. So he had to, one step, put his foot into it, and it went off the side. And unfortunately, it was only about a 9-yard net punt.
4 receivers for the Cougars. Snap is back, looking to throw. Throws it into the end zone deep. Tall receiver, but good coverage down there by number 12, Matthew Burris. Staying with his man, also helping him out back there. Looked like number 5. That is Gavin Brzezinski. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
We've seen Burris play pretty well this season for the Lions secondary. He has an interception in the Pflugerville game in a similar play. Same type of coverage.
Tight set pitch out to the right. Tries to cut it up. Trevino gets a couple yards, maybe about 5. We'll bring up a 3rd down and a big play for Leander right here. Don't know if they'll go for it on 4th down, but Lions need to keep him out of the end zone. Any type of touchdown or 1st down here, well, they'll have another opportunity to see if they can force him into another kick.
Yeah, I'd force a field goal attempt if you can.
Play action, rolling out, pressure, looking to throw into the end zone, and it is
He had a man open. He just didn't hit him.
Incomplete pass over the middle. He was trying to hit. Let's see if I can get his number here. Number 6. That is Bo Corton.
Yeah, there were 2 Cougar receivers there in that back left corner of the end zone, and the line defender had the outside receiver covered. The one in the middle was a little bit open, but the Cougar quarterback just missed. That's Arrington Maiden on that pass.
Young for a 39-yard field goal attempt. And it is no good. Good job by Leander Lions defense holding. They'll have another shot here on offense.
Yeah, that's an excellent positive for the Lion team. Let's see if the offense can, settle down a little bit. They had some opportunities. The play calls were nice. The execution was a little bit lacking. Let's see if they can get that shored up.
Yeah, I like that first play, trying to do the trick play to beat him down the middle, but that he got tackled behind the line of scrimmage there, behind the chains, and they were kind of, behind the 8 ball there to start out. So see if they can get some positive yardage here.
Up where we left off.
Yeah, pretty much in the same spot, right? Last drive.
It is a play action. It is a little screen pass to Gordon. Get a blocker. Got some room to the 40, to the 50. No flags on the field. 1st down, Leander, midfield.
Great play call, and that's the best way to slow down an aggressive defensive line. Call yourself a screen, but you have to execute it. He almost busted that one down the sideline. He was 1 block away from that being a touchdown.
So Berkman in the gun, twin receivers on the near side. Ball right at midfield. We're at 7:03 here in the first quarter. Leander trails 3-0. Still early in the game. Still a 3-man defensive line for the Cougars. Handoff, Stout off the left side, breaks outside, gets some positive yardage, maybe about 6.
I like it. Just settle down, do what you're good at. Call the plays you can execute and execute them. And in this drive so far, the Lions have done that. They got a 1st down on 1 play and a half a 1st down on play 2 of the drive.
Yeah, they'll give them 5 on that, so it'll be 2nd and 5.
In Cougar territory for the first time tonight.
Berkman with a snap, another handoff to Stout, cuts up field, runs into a couple Cougars, and goes down short of the 1st down.
Lost the
Did he lose the fumble? Did he lose it?
But they may have said he was down. Let's see.
Oh, they're signaling fumble.
Yeah, they are.
Cougars ball right at the 42-yard line.
That is very unfortunate for the Lions. They had a pretty good drive going after the missed field goal after the defensive stand. Cougars with the ball back in good field position. They're in their side of the field, but they're at the 41 or 2 there.
Yeah, it was a tough run by Stout. Kind of got stood up, and they hit him and stripped the ball at the same time.
He tried to spin out of that tackle, and I think that's when he got stripped.
Maiden looking to throw. Quick slant. Almost picked off by Wooldridge. It hit him. I think he was a little,
He was a little bit
wasn't
shocked.
expecting that so quickly. He did a great job coming up on the pass.
That would have certainly been 6. Missed opportunity there for the Lions.
So 2nd and 10. Pitch out to the right. And great job by Leander Lions. Let's see who's on the bottom of that pile, standing him up and making the tackle. That was number 8. That was Langston Brady getting upfield. hitting him and making the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 9.
Yeah, the Cougars tried to tighten up the formation on that play and run up the middle. It did not really help.
Another delayed handoff. Got some room. Able to get upfield. Going to have enough for a first down, brought down by Brzezinski, but it'll be in Lions territory right about the 41-yard line, 42.
Second best play for an aggressive defensive line is a draw, and that's what the Cougars just ran there, and it was successful for a first.
Maiden looking to throw. It's up. Oh, it's a little bit too high. Once again, Burris on the coverage.
Burris was a little bit off balance. Otherwise, he could have made a play in the air on that ball. He just couldn't quite get that left leg underneath him to get a jump in the air.
2nd and 10. Trips on the near side for the Cougars. It is a handoff off the right side, scooting through. Looks like he may have enough for a first down. Look, a little bit short.
Joe Vasquez was in the backfield. He happened to tackle Arrington Maiden, instead of the running back.
Another handoff up the middle's got some room. Got a first down. Right about the 26-yard line. So a couple positive runs for the Cougars.
Asking a lot of the line defense here early. They need to get another stop here if they can force a third field goal attempt.
Maiden's rolling out, looking to throw. Got some pressure. Lobs it up, corner of the end zone. It is up, in and out of the hands of number 15, Hayden Cashion.
He just dropped it. That pass was put, I mean, it could have been maybe a yard to the right, but it was in a position that only the receiver could catch it, and you've got to catch that as a receiver. Lions get a little bit of a break there.
So 2nd and 10. Snap is back. Another handoff up the middle. Got some room. Tackled by number 8, Brady again. But yeah, they're chewing him up on that play. Just a simple handoff up the middle. He's reading his blocks, finding the hole and getting some positive yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Good patience by the running back as he waits for the blocks to develop.
So Lions need to get another stand here. It's going to be another run. And they hit him behind the line. I don't think he's going to get the first down.
Short, but it's 4th and very short. They may go for it here after 2 field goal attempts, 1 missed. Looks like they may leave the offense out there on 4th and 1.
Yeah, looks like they're going tight formation.
Could be a big play for the Lion defense.
A little bit overloaded on the left side. It is handoff on the left side. And it's behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by number 4, Claire, coming up, making a big hit.
And that is, the defense is standing up tall here in the first quarter. The offense has got to come in here and give some support. They, at the very least, need to move the ball, flip the field, and not give the ball back to College Station, preferably till the end of this quarter with about 4:08 remaining. But at the very least, push them back. The College Station's had great field position all night.
So Lions starting right about there, 1st and 10. Berkman looking to throw over the middle, high again, and he was throwing into triple coverage. So it was actually good job throwing it a little bit high because they had 3 defenders. They were covering number 14.
Yeah, I think Parker ran the wrong route because that pass was a little deep and out, and Parker had kind of cut that route in as a 10-yard in route, but I don't think that's what Berkman expected him to run.
So 2nd and 10, trips on the near side, single on the far side. Snap is back, looking to throw again. Got some time. Now he's scrambling up the middle, get some positive yardage. Got about 4 on that scramble, so it'll be a 3rd and about 6.
Still pretty long to convert for the offense, but much more manageable than 10 yards. You can run a slant here and pick up the first. They tried to do it on the opening drive to Max Kreitz, and the pass was too tall. Let's see if they can find that again or potentially see a release of an H-back, Peyton Gordon or something like that. Doesn't look like Gordon's out there, though. Yeah, he is.
So Parker and Salazar on the near side. Gordon's in the H-back on the near side.
Yeah, I'd like to see a release down the seam here to him.
Stout just set to the right of Berkman. Rolling out to the right, a little bit of pressure, got a good block, passes up, and it is
Parker.
caught. Good catch by Parker, keeping the defender away from the ball and making the nice catch.
And there's a flag. And I just want to credit Peyton Gordon for a great block to give protection to Berkman to give him time to make that pass. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's not going to be a first down.
Yeah, said one of the offensive linemen was downfield, so
It's going to be 3rd and 10 now.
Yep.
Maybe 11. It is going to be 3rd and 11.
So Lions come out in the standard spread formations each side. Stout still in the backfield. 3-man defensive front still for the Cougars. Looks like they're bringing pressure up the middle, and they do. Passes off. It is up.
That's some interference. There's
there
the
it
flag.
is. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thrown to Max Kreitz, and the defender was all over him. The flag is down. That'll be a first down, Leander.
That's the proverbial. He was giving him the business as he broke across there on that deep slant. That'll give the Lions a first down.
And that's what they needed. They needed to get that first down, move the ball out of the deep part of their, field. We're looking at, when we're talking about field possession here, and even if they don't get a first down here, they get a punt. They can push Cougars back. But yeah, let's just keep moving the ball here. Got a first down. Ball's at the 33. Handoff to Stout. Gets hit right at the line of scrimmage and gets pushed back.
Boy, running there in between the tackles against this Cougar defense is going to be tough, but the offensive line is going to have to push back on the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get some push. I mean, there's 3 down linemen, but, 4 other linebackers there.
They're marking them for a loss.
Yeah, it looks like it is. Questionable spot, I'll just say it here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at 2nd and 11. 2:06 left here in the first. Looks like they're bringing some more pressure, and they are. Delayed handoff to Stout. Makes one miss. Oh, and someone grabbed his foot. That was number 4.
That was an ankle tackle, a key one, because he would have been moving down that left sideline, the far sideline.
Tony Hamilton with the ankle tackle. Lost a couple on that. It's now going to be 3rd and 13. So Lions have been struggling on offense so far tonight. They did have the one drive where they got into Cougar territory, then a turnover. So see if they can convert here. Trips on the near side. Bringing some pressure. Berkman throws it down the middle. There's a hand on him, but it's going to be a little bit too far. Incomplete. No flag. It'll bring up 4th down.
He was hit when he released that football, and it took the accuracy away from that pass. He had a man there, but Rodriguez needs to get a good punt here for the Lion defense. They did get a little bit of rest, but you can't have too many drives of 4 or 8 plays throughout the night. The offense is really going to have to put together some drives.
Tisdale back deep for the Cougars. Standing at his 39. Flag is down. Kick is back. It is caught about the 30. Looking to find a seam. See if Lions can contain him. He gets to the outside, gets pushed out of bounds about the 47-yard line, but there is a flag down. Looked like we may have an offsides, maybe a jump. We saw some of the players moving on kind of both sides and pointing, so we'll see what the penalty is here.
So it's either going to be offsides or motion. We'll see if the Lions will punt again if it's against the defense.
Looks like he's over there on the far side talking to Coach Price.
Because it looks like there's 2 flags, one on each side of the field.
offsides on the defense. Be a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Yeah, I think they want to let Rodriguez see if he can boom one deep. So they move the ball 5 yards. 1 minute and 1 second left here in the first quarter. Ball's now at the 35-yard line. Looks like we're going to have another offsides. Kick is up, line drive.
That's a nice kick.
Goes out of bounds right about the 30. So I'd say let's move him down another 5 yards. Try again. See if we can do it a couple more times. Pick up a first.
And in this, well, they're calling a motion against Leander on this one. At least the far side referee is.
Looked like that player on the near side was clearly offside. So let's see what they call.
Maybe offsetting. It is offsides.
Okay, so they're going to decline that penalty. Ball will be placed right about the 35. We'll see where they put it officially. So we have 54 seconds left. Cougars are up 3-0 here. Put the ball at the 30.
Pretty good punt there from the line soccer standout, Ivan Rodriguez. Doing well as a kicker for the Lions.
Defense is going to have to find some way to slow down the offensive pace here.
Oh, there was almost another interception.
Another pass, incomplete. He tried to go to number 3, do it. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Wooldridge had another opportunity there. He's going to get one of those. I guess the light comes on automatically here.
Yep, there we go. I was about to say I'm about to need a light. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They got to stop that play up to the 40. He's close to a first down. I think they're going to move the chain.
To him.
But they've had a lot of success just with that run right up the middle.
It's a little bit of a delayed handoff, almost a draw.
Another handoff got a seam. Brzezinski is on his back, and he brings him down, but not until he gets to the 37-yard line, 38-yard line of Leander. That's their most successful play, Chuck, just that simple delay handoff draw up the middle.
Yeah, they're not a very complicated offense. They just execute, and they do what they do very well.
Handoff to number 16 off the right side. Brzezinski with a good tackle. That was Zach Dang with the carry, and a flag is down. And Dang's helmet is off, so we may have a penalty against Leander here.
Or it might be against College Station if he continued to play with it off.
Let's see what we have here. Oh, holding.
10-yard penalty on the spot of the foul. First down.
Good break for Leander. Push him back 10.
Well, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to be about 18 yards. Oh, that's almost 20. About 18. 1st and 18.
Ball's out to 47. Clock down to 8 and rolling. See if we can get another playoff here before the first quarter ends. And they do. It's going to be another handoff. Breaks a tackle, but good job by Lions containing him as he tried to break to the outside. So that will be the end of the first quarter. Lions trail 3-0. Have a tight ball game here in College Station. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. Mark Sickles, Chuck Crazy, Mickey Holden. We'll be right back after the break. So welcome back. Second quarter of play. 2nd and long. Play action. And it's going to be a delayed handoff, and great job by Leander Lyons. I believe that was Joe Vasquez with the hit, and the running back fell down. So great defensive play for the Lions. So it's now going to be 3rd and about 19. Big play for the Leander. Looking to throw. Pass out to the left side. He's wide open. Oh, and he drops it.
Yes.
Wide open.
That was a likely first.
Yeah, looked like a little bit of a pick play deep. He broke to the outside wide open in his breadbasket, just kind of dropped it as he tried to turn up field. So it's going to be 4th down. They will punt.
Well, you know as well as I do, Mark, that pick plays are illegal. So that was obviously a rub route.
There we go. So Wooldridge is back deep, along with, if I can get the number of the other Lion back there. It looks like Brzezinski. Punt is up. It is going to bounce, and it is heading inside the 10. Inside, did it go into the end zone? And it did. Touchback. Wow, nice break for Leander.
Very fortunate there for Leander.
There were 3 or 4 Cougars right down there, and none of them grabbed the ball.
And that's one that as a returner, you really have to grab that. But it's inside your 10, and you're trying to be cautious. He's hopeful it went into the end zone for a touchback, and he was able to get that touchback. Now the Lion offense needs to do something about moving the ball down the field here.
Yeah, they need to get some offensive production. They need to find some plays that work against his Cougar defense. 5 receivers set for the Lions. Snap is back, rolling out, looking to throw, and it is thrown out of bounds, incomplete. Berkman rolling out to the right, didn't see anything there, and wisely threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to throw the ball away than to force it into coverage.
So 2nd and 10 for Leander. This Cougar defense has been strong tonight so far. Been very aggressive, especially putting some pressure on the offensive line. So Berkman looking over to the sideline, getting the play, 4 receiver set. Spread formation for Leander. Stout in the backfield. It is a play action throw out to the near side. It is caught. Salazar catches it, gets upfield, gets out of bounds.
It's about 4 yards on that one. It's going to make it 3rd and a little more manageable at 3rd and 6. But again, it's a little bit longer than you want for 3rd down on the road against a team like the Cougars.
So Lions set up in the trip formation on the far side. Max Kreitz all alone down here on the near side. See if the Cougars bring some pressure here. It looks like they are. Berkman looking to throw. It is over the middle, incomplete. Try to do a delay throw to Stout. Incomplete, lots of pressure. Berkman on his back.
Yeah, Stout was a little preoccupied with the defender that was on him as they were running side by side. The pass could have been completed there by Berkman, but as you mentioned, he had pressure and he got hit from the backside as he was releasing. And need a big punt here from Rodriguez.
Tisdale back once again for the Cougars. Rodriguez is standing right about his 12-yard line.
And they're offside.
Another offsides. Punt is up.
What a beautiful punt, too.
Yeah, nice punt. They may want to decline that if this keeps rolling.
Definitely decline that one.
Inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. I mean, a couple more yards, and that would have given him a first down, but that'll still be short. It'll be 4th and about 1 or 2. So let's see what Coach wants to do. I don't think he'll go for it on 4th down this far deep in his own territory.
Kind of a tough decision here because it is a lot more attainable 4th and short, but
looks like they're all walking back. Let's see.
Maybe it was on the line.
Maybe Lions jumped. Get the official call here.
They did move both teams all the way back, and they are going to march off against the lines. Nope, it is an offsides.
So we'll be 4th and 1. Lions have their offense out there. On ball's on the 29-yard line. Nope, they got the punting unit still out there. That was a great punt.
Yeah, maybe they got.
Yeah, maybe they'll try and draw them. Yeah, see if they'll draw them off one more time.
Or another offsides, exactly.
Gordon is about 6 yards off of the center here.
There's a long discussion right now with the referees and Coach Stoney Pryor of College Station.
So Rodriguez is in. Gordon is in the backfield as well. It's 4th and 1. They have jumped quite a bit. Maybe Coach Price is gambling, thinking they'll jump offsides one more time.
Well, Rodriguez get another good punt like that. They put somebody under center to fool them.
And it is oh no! Ball is up. It's loose. Gordon tried to pitch it. The ball is out. And either way, the Cougars are going to have it at the 20-yard line. I think they tried that trick play. I think Gordon was going to take it and pitch it to Lavin coming around, but he got rocked. Ball went up in the air, and Cougars ball.
Yeah, there was good penetration there from the Cougars. I like the idea. I don't know that I would have run that particular fake. Maybe even snapping directly back to the up back going straight ahead because all you needed was 1 yard. But now the Cougars in scoring position here inside the red zone.
So Maiden looking to get the snap here, trips on the near side. Ball is back, looking to throw. Got some pressure. See if they can get to him. He's scrambling out to the right side. Decent speed. He's able to get to the sideline.
Cedillo had the jets on, but Maiden just a little bit too fast for him. Could not catch up to him, and as a result, a nice 6-yard, 7-yard gain.
So it'll be 2nd and 3. Ball is at the 13-yard line.
A little bit of a delay.
Yeah,
here.
they got footballs thrown at the official here. Finally catches one.
They must have still been using Leander's football.
So 2nd and 3. Hand off Trevino up the middle. Got a first down. Trying to get into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown Cougars. So that puts the score at 9-0, pending the extra point. Looks like the running back is down in the end zone. So we have an injured player here for the Cougars. So while we have that, why don't we take a quick break? You're listening to SHN Sports, Leander Lions Football. We'll be right back. So welcome back to Cougar Field. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
Got the point after attempt getting lined up.
Snap is back. A flag is down. The kick is up. And we'll see what the penalty is here.
5-yard penalty. Replay to try.
So they will re-kick that.
Move them back a little bit. Make it a little bit more difficult.
Another whistle.
Number 73.
Where'd you plug it in?
Power.
Backing him up 5 more.
All right, so
Another penalty.
after a couple penalties, we're going to have another attempt here.
Now it's more like a field goal attempt. It's about a 30-yarder here.
Young with the kick. It is up.
It's good.
It's good. So 10-0 Cougars. Lions are still in the ball game here.
Yeah, pretty good game so far. Pretty good half for the Lions. They just need to find an answer offensively. You know, whether it's a big play, a couple of big runs. They just have to. I mean, many of the plays they've called are there. The execution just not quite there. So the Lions really need to shore that up. And if they can, this could be a ball game, especially with the running back going down. And their starting running back already out of the game. They're going to be down to their third team back here.
Yeah, Lions have got to come out.
I'm sure they have a lot of running backs, but
yeah, they need to find something on offense. They've tried a few things here and there. They've tried a couple trick plays. Those haven't panned out. They just got to keep moving the ball forward. They need positive yards. They've had some incomplete passes, and they've been stuffed a couple times behind the line. So they need to get out strong, see if they can pick up 4 or 5 yards a pop, and just start getting some confidence.
right, they need to build confidence. And you do that by executing plays, getting first downs. Again, staying ahead of the chains. This is not the kind of defense or program team that you're playing that you want to be behind the chains. There's really no one like that. But, some you can get behind the chains a little bit and still manage to get first, not College Station.
So Young with the kick. Wooldridge is going to get it right about the 9, up to the 20. And he is brought down there right about the 19-yard line. Good downfield coverage and nice tackle on the kickoff cover team by number 14, Jake Pavetto.
Well, the Lions have some ground to cover here, but, again, what you do is you have to execute one play at a time. Not every play is designed for a home run, a long touchdown. Many plays are designed for gaining short amounts of yardage. And the Lions need to just, whatever the play call is, they need to execute as designed.
10:22 left here in the first half. Lions going right to left if you're just listening to the broadcast. Berkman looking over, getting the play. Gordon Stout in the backfield with him. Is a handoff to Stout. Misses one, gets up to the line of scrimmage, and he's brought down by about 3 Cougars.
Yeah, the Lions are having a tough time with the run game here, and you don't want to just abandon it at all, but you do have to get the ball in the air and downfield some. I would recommend continuing to attempt to run at least on first downs, second downs maybe, but in this situation, second and long, I would expect a pass from the Lions.
Yeah, they'll give them 1 on that, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Spread formation for Leander. Berkman looking to throw. Passes up, and it is caught by Salazar. Gets out of bounds.
Nice first down.
Going to be enough for a first down. Good completion, good route, first down.
Yeah, they could have even gotten a late hit there against the Cougars. Not called, as Salazar was a good yard and a half out of bounds when they made contact with him.
I was looking for it, didn't see it.
Well, the coach has a yellow shirt on, but it's not a flag.
So ball is out to 32. 9:36 left here in the second. Trips now on the far side. Kreitz all alone by himself on the near side. Gordon in the backfield. Berkman looking to throw a swing pass out to the right. It is caught by Lavin to the 30. Oh, gets up, and it looks like he's going to lose about it. He may get back up to the line of scrimmage. He got knocked back.
You know, the unfortunate thing there was the pass spun Lavin around. Had the pass been in front of him, he could have cut upfield a little bit sooner and probably gained at least a couple of 2-3 yards on the play. But unfortunately, the pass was behind him. It caused him to spin. And by the time he got himself righted, too many defenders there for him to make much.
They will give him 1 on that reception, so it's 2nd and 9. Pass out to the right. It is caught. Makes a move. Gets upfield. First down. Nice job by number 10. Kyle Lavin gets a first down. That was a good play action to Gordon in the backfield. Drew him in, threw it out to the side, got upfield, first down.
Yeah, it was a well-designed play as they faked the run there, drew all the defense kind of into the middle of the formation, and he flipped it out to Lavin, who was open in the flat with a blocker in front of him, able to pick up enough for the first down.
Good timing on the play, too.
Yeah, they executed well, like we asked them.
Throw out to the right as well. It's caught. Maybe about 2 on that.
Yeah, they
Arnold.
Kind of expecting it here
Or Parker. I'm sorry, Parker.
at this point. But a 2-yard gain is certainly better than a quarterback sack or a loss there.
Clock now down to almost 8 minutes left and rolling.
Yeah, if the Lions can eat most of that clock up, go down and get them a score here, going to half down, just 10-7 or 10-3, you have to be pretty happy with that. That's a lot of time to eat off the clock, but they're doing it.
Trips on the near side. Rolling out, looking to throw on the right. Lets it loose. It is caught. Are they going to say he was?
Yeah, they said he's out of bounds. Looked pretty good to me, but
Yep.
we're on the other side of the field.
Yeah, we couldn't see his feet, but yeah, incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah,
Big play here for the Lions. They need to get this first down.
Yeah, it's a tough conversion, but you're in the middle of the field, so you can take a little bit more of a risk here. I'd like to see something down one of the seams to a line receiver here.
Looks like they may bring some pressure up the middle, and they do.
They did a good job of
There's
picking
a
it up.
pass, and it is caught, but way short of the first down. That was to Lavin trying to come across the middle, and it's going to be a catch. He picked up about 2 on that, get to the 49-yard line, but that'll bring up 4th down.
5. Now, this is a good area of the field to try to execute a fake, but you just did that, and it backfired.
Yep.
And it gave the Cougars a touchdown. I would not be opposed to them doing it again, but I would pick a different play. You know, maybe that H-back releases.
So Rodriguez standing at his 37. Tisdale's back deep. Snap is back. Kick is up.
Beautiful.
Line drive end over end. It's now down to the 10-yard line, and it takes a bounce back, so it'll stop right about the 11. Good kick.
Yeah, Rodriguez has played really well as the punter here tonight. -1 punt, which he had pressure on, and it was a high snap. So, you throw the punter out of his rhythm, the kicker out of his rhythm. Sometimes that can affect the results, and that's what we saw on that one. But that was an excellent punt there by Ivan Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's been very consistent with a solid snap.
He certainly has a howitzer of a leg on him.
The new running back is Martinez Brown. And it's a handoff to him up the middle, and he gets enough for a first down.
Yeah, I figured they probably had a pretty good running back to back up. Yeah, you hope that the nervousness of the backup running back may result in a turnover, but that's a confidence builder for the young man.
Cougars setting up. Oh, and they were trying to get a quick pass out here.
Yeah,
and
Motion penalty.
There's a flag. So that'll march them back.
5-yard penalty. And we play it down.
The trips on the near side had the running back swinging out, a quick pass out with some blockers. Had it set up nicely. But the penalty will make it 1st and 15. Made with the snap, swing pass out to the left side, has a block. Nice tackle out there by himself, and that was, it looks like number 12 once again, Matthew Burris.
Yeah, good open field tackle. Be 2nd and 9 after a gain of 6.
Throw 23.
Made looking to throw another quick pass. Coming up strong, Woldridge, another great tackle. The catch was by number 6, Bo Corton, but great job coming up field and stopping him. Picked up maybe 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, the couple of Cougars pushing on Woldridge there. The referees need to make sure they keep control of the game. Woldridge is playing good. They're trying to get into his head.
So now trips on the far side. Single receiver on the near side. Looking to throw. There's another flag. Oh, and he gets rocked.
Hit and
ball is loose.
Ground. They're going to say it was an incompletion.
Matthew Burris just leveled him out there. Great tackle, but let's see what the flag is. It may be a motion penalty here.
Yeah, you'll decline that. Usually they'll stop the play on an offensive pre-snap, but it depends. If it's an illegal shift, they don't always do that.
Oh, it looks like they may be marking it off against Leander. Offsides. Wow. Tough break. So that puts it right about a yard short of the 1st down. Leander had that one
sniffed out.
Yep.
And stopped. They'll have to dig down and get another one here on 3rd and short.
5 minutes left in the first half. Leander trails 10-0.
Let's see if they can get the sophomore running back to fumble here.
Handoff Martinez. Brown has enough for a 1st down. Scoots gets upfield past the 40-yard line. Brought down by number 11, Ethan Rhett.
11 to the 43, 10 first and 10 Cougars.
Oh, fumble.
And the ball's on the ground. Leander has it after the run. Looks like Leander's going to have the football right at the 48-yard line. And it looks like we may have called the wrong player for number 26 for
Xavier Vela.
Yeah, Xavier Vela. We had different numbers on the roster and the offensive set.
So that is a big play there for the Lion defense. Sets up the offense about where they were when they ended the last drive. So we'll see here. There's still almost 4:39 on the clock here.
Leander's got to put some points on the board. Snap is back. Quick throw out here. Looks like a double pass, but he dropped it. Now he's got to try and get up past the 1st down. Oh, and he gets it. Get some room off the right side. Great job by number 9, Joseph Morrow.
Nothing into something. Yeah.
Yeah, that was going to be a double pass, but he caught it. It looked like it was a lateral anyway.
And without one of his shoes.
Yeah, that was one of the touchdowns scored by the sub-varsity game. In one of the sub-varsity games last night, it was a double pass for a touchdown. And so you think the Cougars might have been waiting on that. They did have some pressure, but very alert, athletic play by the Lions, Joseph Morrow, to turn that into a gain.
Yeah, the officials are talking. It looked like he dropped it, but I thought it was behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 7.
That'll add 15 and give the Lions a 1st down. So they are going to try to get control of this game as the Cougars are talking a little bit of noise.
So let's see where they place the ball right at the 32. 1st and 10 for Leander. 4:11 left in the first half. And this is the opportunity that they need.
Yeah, and, just another 10, 15 yards here in Rodriguez's range, but you want a touchdown here.
Plenty of time.
I mean, you're kind of already in his range, minus about 4 yards, but you don't want to have to make him kick a long one, and you also want to get a touchdown, as I said.
So it looks
And
like
Lions
we're
have to burn a
Play clock.
timeout.
Yep, have a timeout here. So we have 3:44 left here in the second quarter. Lions have it 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line. So yeah, they need to get the right play here. They don't need to get any negative yardage. They don't need to get a penalty. They don't need to jump off sides. They don't need an illegal procedure. Let's move the chains forward.
Well, and there are plenty of plays in the Lion playbook that they can execute and have practice that aren't on film for the Cougars to have seen. So, maybe you dig deep into the game plan for this week and pull one of those plays out here and see if you can get it in the end zone. I'd go deep, really. I mean, I would look for one of the corners here. I mean, it's 1st and 10. Maybe you roll Berkman out a little bit and have him throw to one of the back corners of the end zone.
So here we go. Now we're set. Berkman back, play action, looking to throw pressure. It is thrown over, incomplete. Tried to get it to Peyton Gordon, but nice job by number 11, Shane Bellows, jumping in front, knocking that down.
Yeah, and there was pressure coming up the middle in Berkman's face, and that was by number 7, Colton Griswold, the linebacker. And it really they did a great job defending that play.
So here we go, 2nd and 10. Motion across by Gordon. It is a handoff off the right side. Got about 3 or 4 on that carry. Good job by Stout.
Looks like they're just kind of setting it up here for Rodriguez. I mean, sure, if you get a long run and a first down, you keep going, but they definitely are trying to avoid any negative plays here.
Clock is now down to 3:22. So you want to burn clock, but you want to get first downs and you want to get a score.
Yeah, you need a first down here. It's still a long kick, even for Rodriguez.
So 3rd and 7, I would imagine they're going to bring some pressure here. Snap is back, and they are. Pass out to the right. It is caught. Tries to get upfield.
He did.
Runs to the first down. He dove. Let's see where they mark it.
They gave it to him.
Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. They are going to move the chains. Great job.
Nicely done.
Aiden Parker diving at the end to get that first down.
He's a long, lean receiver, and he just dove forward and used that length to lay down towards the yard marker, first down marker, and he got the line.
Yeah, that's what the Lions needed. That first down. Clock is at 2:43 and rolling, so plenty of time here.
Yeah,
do whatever you want. You have 4 downs.
And you want to burn as much of that clock as you can while you get this touchdown here.
Trips on the near side. Snap is back. Berkman looking to throw. The corner of the end zone. It is up. Tipped.
Oh,
Incomplete.
he almost got it off the tip. That's what I was looking for a little bit earlier. It looked like it was there. Maybe Berkman delivers it a little bit deeper, leads Aiden Parker a little bit more. That is a score, but now 2nd and 10. That does stop the clock with 2:26.
Yeah, tried to go to Parker again. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock is stopped at 2:26. Berkman looking to throw again. Quick pass out to the right. Incomplete. He had him.
Yeah, had an open man. He just too far outside on the pass, too close to the sideline.
Looked like one of the defenders might have gotten a fingertip on it, too.
So it's now going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for Leander.
Yeah, this is a big play here because you don't want to lose any yardage. You got a decent field goal attempt lined up here for Rodriguez. You want to at least try to get it towards the middle of the field and gain some yardage.
4 receiver set. Snap is back, play action, throw out to the right. It is caught. Tries to make a move, but nice job coming up and knocking Parker out of bounds. They picked up about 5. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be at the 18-yard line. Yep, 18-yard line.
So they got about 6 yards for a first here. You got to bring out Rodriguez here. or not.
I think they may be letting that clock run down, and they'll probably
Yeah.
call a timeout, burn as much time as you can. You don't want the Cougars getting the ball back and putting more points on the board before half.
Well, they'll be able to get it down to about a minute and 34 seconds, 35 seconds, something like that. Make it 36.
And there's a timeout. So, yeah, now they'll bring out the field goal unit, see if Leander can put 3 on the board, and that'll be a positive right before half.
Yeah, I think so. I think the Lions have played really well this half, especially on the defensive side of the football, but the offense has had their moments, especially here in this drive and late in this quarter. So I'd like to see, the good snap, good hold, and Rodriguez put that heavy foot into it, get him a field goal here, get a stop as the first half winds down, and then the Lions can go in, make some adjustments, come out here and continue to play at this level. This is the I believe it's the number 6 team in the state in 5A at their house, and your Lions are down 10-0 in almost halftime, and they're getting ready to cut into that lead. So pretty good effort by the Lions here.
So the ball will be at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Kick is far enough.
It's good.
It's good. So great job. Yep, great job. Ivan Rodriguez putting 3 on the board for Leander. 10-3, 131 left in the first half.
Yeah, the Lions really needed points there going in. That's a good confidence boost here on the road again against the number 6 team in the state.
So yeah, we need to. Special teams have got to come up here unless Rodriguez can put it in the end zone,
which he can.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot of wind here tonight, or that I noticed, unless it's picked up since we got inside the press box, and I don't see any flags. They look like they're hanging down. So
Straight down.
Yeah, so it looks like it's not a factor. Rodriguez just needs to get that toe into it and put it deep. And regardless, they just need to get down and cover it, even if the kick is a little bit short. The Lions have done a pretty good job covering kicks this year.
Yeah, so number 26 is back. We believe that's Vela.
Well, I would go with the 2 deep over anything, probably, because numbers change and kids get moved up and down. The second sub-varsity JV game had several kids with the varsity logos on their helmets.
Rodriguez with the kick.
Boom.
Short of the goal line. It will be caught. Gets to the 20. And he gets flipped over. Who was that, number 48, I think, with the initial hit? Isaac Escobedo. You see his feet go in the air. He lands right about the 27-yard line. So
yeah, he's fortunate he didn't land on his head. He went all the way around and landed on his back and shoulders. It's very fortunate. Otherwise, he may have some kind of neck injury.
3 receiver set.
They're in the pistol now.
Maiden with the snap. Play action. Rolling out to his left side. Looking downfield. Passes out. It is incomplete. Good coverage by Leander. Tried to go to number 15 for the Cougars. That is Cashin.
Well, if they'll do that 2 or 3 more times, Lions might have another opportunity with a football here.
Yep. Clock is at 1:18. 2nd and 10. One receiver heavy on the left side with 3 tight receivers. Now rolling out, looking to throw. Lots of pressure. See if they can get him. They do get the pass out. Did he drop it? Did he have a hold of it before he went out of bounds?
Nope. No catch.
Oh, wait. Are they giving him a catch?
Yeah, I think he caught it.
It looked like he was bobbling it as he was backing out of bounds, but let's see what the official call is.
Looked like he dropped it, hit the ground.
Yeah, there's a long pause here. Coach Price talking to the side judge there, and they're going to say it's incomplete now.
Thank you. That's the right call.
Well, he certainly ended up with. Oh, it's a penalty.
I don't see a flag. Where's the flag?
He picked it up just now.
Oh, there's a flag down to 19. Okay, way back there. Okay, so 10-yard penalty. They'll move them back, and it
Still wasn't a catch.
2nd and 20.
second 20 here. So 112 left, 2nd and 20. See if Lions can get a big play here. See if they're going to bring some pressure. Trips on the far side, 2 on the near side. Snap is back. He's going to keep it himself up the middle.
Oh, no.
Got some room to the 40, 50. And let's see if we can catch him before he goes in the end zone. The tackle is made at the 1-yard line. Wow. Jaden Arnold, great hustle play to catch him at the 1, but Maiden just taking off by himself up the middle and no one was there.
It just opened up like the Red Sea for him.
So huge play for the Cougars.
Timeout Lions. They try to drum up some kind of stand here on the goal line with 45 seconds. That's plenty of time. 1st and goal, ball at the 1 for the Cougars.
Yeah, just when the Lions were looking at maybe making a big play to maybe get the ball back, maybe tie it up before half, and now it looks like the Cougars are on the 1-yard line with lots of time left. If they put a touchdown up here, it's going to be 17-3.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure that was designed to run. It just looked like the middle opened up, and he decided to tuck it and run, and excellent speed from Maiden there to get downfield. He took that about 70 yards before anyone got to him.
Yeah, great job by Arnold chasing him down and bringing him down at the 1. I thought he was going to go in when he was about the 30.
Yeah,
but good closing speed by Arnold to keep him out of the end zone. So see if something happens here. See if Leander could make 2, 3, 4 plays here. However many it takes. Yep.
An interception, something.
So heavy set in, tight set for the Cougars. Maiden with the handoff, and he goes in. That's number 26 Vela for a touchdown.
Yeah, that hurts right there for the Lions as they had gained
and a flag
momentum. Is it after the play?
I think it's after the play.
And we have a player down.
And one of the Cougars' offensive linemen is down on the field. So, yeah, that's a tough break for Leander right there. That big play right before half.
Well, you're not ranked in the top 10 because your offense is bad. So, obviously they can score from anywhere on the field. Any mistake you make, they'll take advantage of.
The flag is right at the goal line.
Yeah, that could be an illegal block. Looks like the points are already on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, it could have been a dead ball foul after the. Who knows?
It is a very long discussion. I think it is a personal foul, but it could be a live personal foul if there's a chop block. It is illegal to cut. You can cut within the 2 tackle in the tackle box, but you have to go directly to the man you're going to cut. And if he's engaged at all, then it is a penalty, and that would take the touchdown off the scoreboard.
Oh, they got the kicking unit in.
Yeah. Let's see what the call is right now.
After the touchdown, we had offsetting personal fouls on the offense and the defense. Touchdown's good.
A little bit of attitude from both teams, and that's okay. You just got to keep it under control. An offsetting penalty is not going to hurt you, but you want that to just go against your opponent.
Young with the extra point attempt is good. So it's now 17-3 Cougars. 42 seconds left before halftime.
Yeah, that one really hurt. Now the Lions, we'll see their resilience. Not necessarily in this next 42 seconds, although we may see a big play. But as we open the third quarter and they have the ball offensively, we'll see what adjustments they made and really what kind of resilience this team has and whether they're going to just back down and allow the College Station Cougars to do what they want, or if they're going to dictate the game themselves.
Yeah, depending on this return, obviously that could potentially set up whatever offensive series Leander may need. See if we can get a big return here. That's what they need.
That would be very helpful. Even if you could get it into an area where Rodriguez could make an attempt here as the half closes. 17-6, much better than 17-3. But if you can get one, take it to the house here, then you're down just one score again.
So it looks like Stout and Woldridge are back deep. See if they kick it deep, they may do another pooch kick here just to try to prevent the speedsters from getting the ball and getting upfield. Deep kick. Woldridge is going to get it. He's at the 20, going to make a move out to the 25, and he goes out of bounds. So 38 seconds left before halftime. Decent return there.
Yeah. It's not a long enough return for you to rush your offense out and try to get a couple of plays in, but you hand the ball off here. You hope that the Cougars are in a little bit of a prevent. You hand the ball off here, you get a big play, stops the clock on a first down, you run down there, and then maybe you throw one downfield and see if you can get a field goal attempt set up for Rodriguez.
Spread formation. Stout in the backfield. Berkman checking the play. Quick pass out to the right side. Lavin gets upfield, gets out of bounds.
Good effort.
So it'll bring up second and
about 4, probably.
Yeah, 4 or 5. 32 seconds left here in the first half. Four receiver set for Leander. Snap is back. Rolling out to the right. It is caught. First down, out of bounds. That was to Aiden Parker. So they'll move the chains. Ball's now at the 39-yard line. 29 seconds left.
Doing pretty good in that 2-minute offense here. Working the sideline there on the far side where there's friendly bodies over there.
So same formation. Lavin in motion. Snap is back. Berkman looking to throw. Screen out to the right side. It is caught. Stout. Oh, nice open field tackle.
He didn't get out of bounds, though, and there's no timeouts.
Yeah, if he would have gotten away from that tackle, he probably would have gotten another 10 or 15 yards easy on that play. Clock is down to 13 and rolling. Snap is back. They kill it. So it's going to be third down and about 7. 11 seconds left.
Time to pull out the hook and ladder. The fumble-rooski.
So not a lot of time left here. You basically almost have to score unless you can get out of bounds somewhere down the field. Berkman looking to throw. Far sideline down the field. He's open. Oh!
Hit him in the fingertips.
Just off the fingertips of Woldridge. He had a step on him. Incomplete. 6 seconds left. Fourth down.
Yeah, I think you sent, well, 6 seconds is a long play. You may give College Station one play here if you go for it. If you punt it, keep it in play, more than likely this half will expire. But you can't really score unless that returner happens to muff that punt.
Could be a little quick kick here, maybe just to burn it, but it looks like they're going to go for it here. Snap is back, looking to throw. Down the far sideline again. Level 3 pass.
That's interference. Come on. He ran him out of bounds.
Pushed him out of bounds. It should have been a flag, but no flag. Time has expired. So that is it for the first half. So here we are getting ready to head into halftime. Lions are trailing 17-3. Pretty good ball game. all the way around till that one long run by the quarterback Maiden to set up that 1-yard touchdown. Other than that, it's been pretty even, Chuck.
Yeah, it's a pretty good ball game. You got to give credit to Leander, especially the defensive side of the ball, minus one big play. The quarterback Maiden taking off on a long run to set up that last touchdown. Beyond that, the defense has played excellent. The offense, it took them a little while to get on track, but we've seen some positive things, especially over the last 3 or 4 drives. I think you go into half, you make a few adjustments offensively, a couple defensively, just to keep the Cougar offense in control, and you got a shot in this ball game going into the second half. You start with a football, you can go down and cut it to a 1-score lead just like that.
Yep, so the Bluebells are heading out for halftime. We'll take a break here. The camera will be rolling. We'll be back for the second half. Chuck Crazy, Mickey Holden, Mark Sickles here. Leander Lions Football on SHN Sports. Enjoy the halftime. We'll be back.
Should I leave the...
Special shout out and huge thank you to their platinum sponsors, Blue Ox Tools and Storage Direct. Please consider supporting those who support us. The Bluebells are led by Captain Kenzie Willington. First Lieutenants Haley Maricchini and Kennedy Quinn. Second Lieutenants Alex Schiller and Corinne Smith. Head Company Leader Gabby Lerma. Company Leaders Riley Kassler, Holly Hager, Marisol Hernandez, and Jael Mosley. Congratulations to the Bluebells of the Week, Sienna Aleman and Claire Smith. Every week, the Bluebells nominate a teammate who has shown exemplary acts of love and compassion to receive the Be Kind, Be a Bell Award. Congratulations to Emily Bagby. Performing a field jazz routine choreographed by our second lieutenants Alex Schiller and Corinne Smith, here are your Leander Bluebells. Ladies and gentlemen, the Leander High School Bluebells. The Bluebells would like to thank the LHS administration and the unconditional support from the Leander High School band and football program. Let's give it up one more time for the Leander High School Bluebells.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Conversation High School halftime show. The starter, Nick Oscars, and Ralph Light, and junior lieutenant, Mike Jones. First lieutenant, Ashley Wall. Senior lieutenant, Marvin District. Third social officer, Turkey, Addison, Delingis. Social officer, Alina Rocheru. Local officer, Lauren Harvey. The starter of the week is sophomore, Reagan Wood. And Bob of the week, celebrating his 8th Cougar halftime performance, was Johnny Hawkins. And now, the starters and our special guest and preview with a performance in September. Starters would like to recognize the teacher of the week from College Station High School English Department, Mr. Cantu. The starter is under the direction of Christine Franke and Melissa Riviera. Thank you for supporting our Cougar Station starters. Go Cougars! And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the field a band that redefines halftime. A group known for winning UIL Sweepstakes Awards and a 2021 UIL Area Marching Finalist and Participant in the UIL State Marching Band Contest. It's the College Station High School Mighty Cougar Band. The drum makers for the Cougar Band are Peyton Faulkner, Ashley McCauley, Casey Hawkins, and Brandon Cecil. The band will be performing their 2022 marching production, The Process of Invention. Enjoy the adventure as the band performs Fire, The Wheel, Light, and Electricity. The performance includes arrangements of Noisy Wheels of Joy, The Fire of Eternal Glory, The Firebird, The Inferno, Fly to Paradise featuring Braden Siegel on alto sax, and Sun. All arrangements are by Carol Britton, Chambers, and Manny Maldonado. It's the music. It's the marching. It's the process of invention. And bringing it all together for your enjoyment, it's your College Station High School Mighty Cougar Band. 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 Thorn Music Center, Brazos Valley Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery Dental Implant Center, and CC Creations. Finally, thank you, our wonderful fans. We hope you have a great Lone Star State weekend.
Welcome back to College Station, Texas, here where the Lions trail the College Station Cougars by a score of 17-3. We just had the halftime show. We're going to turn it over to Mark for sponsorship. Mark?
Yeah, let's go through some of the gold sponsors for the Leander Lions Football Booster Club. We have the Leander Athletic Club at leanderathletic.club.com for your fitness, wellness, recovery off of North Baghdad Road, 512-876-1855. Blue Bottom Pools at poolinstallersaustin.com. They provide premier pool contractors for above ground or in ground pools. 512-256-3993. Quality Moving and Storage at austintxmovers.com. Moving company for local and statewide needs. 512-390-9543. Our silver sponsors, ATX Appraisal at atxappraisal.com for real estate appraisals throughout Central Texas. 512-769-2659. BB Shines Car Wash at bbshines.com. Premier Express Car Wash based in Leander, Texas. 512-528-4040. Shelf Electrical Services at shelfelectricalservices.com for industrial and commercial service for owners and general contractors, property managers, municipalities, and utilities. 512-809-0844. JT Reisdorf, State Farm Insurance Agent at insuremejt.com for auto, homeowners, condos, business, life, health, pet, personal article insurance needs. 512-219-7295. And Randall's at Lakeline at local.randalls.com. 737-843-3043. We want to thank all of them along with our platinum sponsors. 5-Star Civil Construction, Funk.com, Plains Capital Bank, and Right Fit Admissions Consulting. We'll get a couple more throughout this game. But Chuck, yeah, we were talking at halftime. We got about 2.5 minutes left. The teams are getting ready to warm up. But this is going to be a big series and maybe a little bit early in the game, but kind of a gut check for this first series on offense for Leander.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there, Mark. The Lions really need to buckle down and really execute because they missed a lot of opportunities. The defense has played really well, but even defensively, there are a couple of interceptions that could have occurred. That one would have probably been a pick six, and the other may have even been as well. And that, obviously makes a different score here. But when you look at this game in the first half, the Lion defense has played really well, minus about 2 plays.
Yep.
One big play by Maiden as he took it about 70 yards to the 1 and was able to really push the lead out. Otherwise, we're looking at a 10-3 score here. And the defense has played excellent. Now, the key to the defense, though, is can they sustain that level of play through this second half, especially if they're on the field a lot. They were on the field quite a bit in the first half. The offense did possess it somewhat reasonably, but they would only get about 1 or 2 first downs, and then it was time to punt. So the Lions really they need to buckle down offensively. The offensive line needs to slow down the rush of the linebackers, especially on run plays. They run a similar defense to the Lions. They have a 3-man front with 4 linebackers, but their front 3 have really penetrated the offensive line of Leander, and the Lions have really got to push that line of scrimmage back at the snap of the ball and see if they can get some yardage on those run plays. But again, it's the same formula we talked about pregame. They need to stay ahead of the chains, and they need to limit their mistakes offensively. And if they could turn that into some points and possession of the football, and maybe they get a stolen possession on a fumble or an interception. They got one in the first half. Maybe they get another one here in this half. But you got to turn those into points as well.
Yeah, you do. And you talked about the defensive line for the Cougars. They're doing a really good job of, like you said, penetrating and keeping the offensive line occupied where those linebackers can run free.
Yeah.
And they've been doing a good job of attacking the ball and stopping the run plays for Leander. So we'll see what adjustments Leander does his second half. And if they can just keep that Cougar defense off balance somewhat, maybe I know they've tried to mix up a couple plays here and there, but they need to get some sort of consistency and some sort of development where they can keep the defense from being so aggressive and make up some positive yards, get some first downs, move the chains, and make the defense start thinking.
Right. Well, we've seen some plays that work. The throws to the wide side, the sidelines have been somewhat successful. There have been some decent run fit plays for the Lion offense that have looked okay. I really see a lot of open men in the middle of the field. Berkman has hit a few of those, and those have been dropped. A couple of them have been caught, and some of them just weren't on target. So the Lions just need to shore all of that up, and they'll be ready to go, and we're getting ready to go.
So Stout and Wooldridge back deep. Leander will be going left to right in this third quarter. Getting ready to kick Connor Young for the Cougars. Lions are trailing 17-3. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. Mark Sickles with Chuck Cracy. Mickey Holden.
A big special teams play could be helpful here. That's one thing we talked about at halftime. You get a big return here, you set up your offense.
So here we go. Ball is going to be caught by Stout. 13 is out to the 20, and he's brought down immediately right about the 23-yard line. Nice open field tackle and good downfield coverage. I think that was see if I can get his number here, number 30. Okay, and I believe that is Caden Toon. So nice job. So here we go. Here's the Leander Lion offense. I'm sure the coaches talked to them at halftime. 3 receiver set. Gordon and Stout in the backfield.
We'll see what adjustments they made up front. That is a good 3-man front the Cougars run out there.
Berkman back in the gun. Gets the snap, hand off to Stout, left side. Hit right about the line of scrimmage once again, and a flag is thrown at the end.
Yeah, that was a late flag too, and very good example of what we were talking about. The linebackers flowing to the holes. You know, if you occupy 2 offensive linemen as a defensive lineman, then you're freeing up a linebacker every time you do that. And if the Lions are required to take 5 guys to block 3, then you've got linebackers roaming all over the defense. Going to go against College Station.
So dead ball, 15 yards. Obviously something was said after that play. Trying to get in the head of the Lions. See if they can take this and turn it around. Ball's now at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
Good to see the reps getting that under control before it gets out of hand.
And you like the aggression, you just don't like it to get chippy where someone gets hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say it's been a pretty chippy game so far. I mean, not super extensively, but at the end of some plays, we've seen some extracurriculars.
Yeah.
So Berkman back, rolling to his left, looking to throw. Passes up. It is, out of the little bit high.
Yeah, that's one that should have been caught, though.
Yeah, Lavin tried to go up, hit his hands, incomplete. He would have been right about at the first down marker. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that, you want a better pass from Berkman. But ultimately, if it hits you in the hands, you got to catch it as a receiver. And instead of 1st and 10 at midfield, you got 2nd and 10 on your own 40.
So here we go. 3 receiver set for the Lions. Kreitz, Salazar on the far side. Parker on the near side. Stout in the backfield. Gordon in the H on the right side. Ball snapped up, dropped, picked up, and Berkman has to fall on it. That's a huge negative play for the Leander Lions inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 21 here for the Leander offense, and certainly not what we were hoping for coming out of the halftime. The Lions may have to lean on that defense again unless they can get a really big play here to put them into 4th and manageable, and maybe they'll go for it on 4th. Obviously, you'd like to get 21 yards, but not many plays in the playbook designed for a 21-yard gain.
No, we saw a couple of those types of snaps early in the season, but that's expected, but we haven't seen one in a while. So there's a pass out to the left side. It is caught by Kreitz, gets up to the 30, picks up about 1 on that after scooting inside to try and get some extra yardage. So that'll bring up 4th down. Ivan Rodriguez out to punt.
Tough break there for the offense as they, come out and basically do the opposite of what we were hoping for. Give credit to that College Station Cougar defense, though. They are very fast and they flow to the ball very effectively.
So number 8 is back. I believe that's Tisdale. Punt is up. Nice high punt. It's going to hit right about the 40-yard line and get just inside the 40 to the 39. So Leander defense has got to step up and make some plays here. 9:57 left here in the third quarter. Leander trailing by 14, score 17-3.
A pretty good punt by Rodriguez. Not his best that we've seen tonight or this year, but decent enough. But still good field position for the Cougar offense.
Maiden with the ball, keeping it himself up, and they're going to blow the whistle.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start.
Yeah, I think they were trying to spread him out once again and take him up the middle like they did right before halftime. That was a design quarterback run right there.
I would hope that an adjustment was made at halftime for that play. Oh, they're not going to back him up. It was just maybe they got the snap off before the play clock was even blown.
So Maiden with the handoff, and he is tackled. Got a couple yards, grabbed him right about the line of scrimmage by Brady, but he was able to get a couple yards. Looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Brady had to spin him around, and when he did so, he spun him forward for a gain.
Maiden back to throw. Got some time. Rolling out to his right. The pass is caught. Enough for a first down. Gets down inside Leander Lion territory, down to about the 41-yard line, and that was a catch by number 1 for the Cougars, Jackson Verdugo.
That was a dangerous pass by Maiden, but he threw it into 3 defenders, but he fit it perfectly into the receiver's hands, and we have a player down for the Lions, so a timeout on the field.
Yeah, so this will give the defense a little bit of a break to kind of readjust over there and talk about what they're doing. Cougars have come out and they picked up a couple first downs. Lions have got to hold them here. They can't let them score here early in the third.
We got a little bit of a delay for the timeout on the field. You got to make sure that the injury is not serious.
See if we can get the player up here shortly.
It's Michael Segovia.
He was in the heart of that scrum, and
Yeah, I think he just lost his breath there. Just you land on somebody, and it's not a pleasant feeling to have all of the air in your lungs forced out.
No, he's walking off and looks like he's going to be fine. Now he's trotting off. So
Yeah,
that's probably what it was, Chuck. Yeah, he probably lost his breath and get it back in. And yeah, you're going to take a play or two off, but should be fine. Good to go.
he looks like he's no worse for the wear.
And it's still pretty warm down there on that field.
But it certainly wasn't a cramp. But
No.
he, in that big pile, all the helmets and people, 300-pound guys falling on you, you could lose your breath.
So here's a pass. Lions bring the pressure. Oh, he's got some time down the field, and it is caught. Touchdown, number 8. That is A.J. Tisdale. Nice pass by number 17, Maiden. Had plenty of time. And there's a flag now thrown at the end. We'll probably have another 15-yard mock-off on one team or another. But the Cougars are now up 23-3, pinning the extra point.
Likely a celebration penalty. There is a rule that they can, even though it would be a dead ball foul, they can overturn the touchdown. I don't know exactly what the situations are for that, and that I've only seen it happen a few times. It's usually when you taunt, while you still taunt in the field before you score is usually when they overturn that. And it looks like they're going to let them line up for the point after. They may push them back, though, make it a longer attempt. We'll see.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 8. The penalty will be assessed on a kickoff.
Well, that'll make the return better for the Lions. It's going to go against Anthony Tisdale.
They didn't like his little dance.
Yeah, the person who caught that touchdown pass. So Young's getting ready to kick here, the extra point. And that is good.
We'll take it, but I don't know that I would call that truly excessive.
Well, it depends. If you're saying something on the field when you're doing that, maybe. The NFL had a problem for a while. They tried to fine and punish receivers for celebrating, and they finally had to just give way and let them celebrate. It's a little different in high school.
Yeah.
The competition not necessarily in this game, but the competition sometimes is uneven, and you want to limit that kind of activity if you can. And it looks like the referees are going to try to prevent any kind of uh,
Attitude.
yeah, look, I would say, even fisticuffs, because the Lions, they're a proud group, and they're not going to take a whole lot of that without getting in the middle of it and trying to stop it.
Yeah, it can get out of control if you don't try and take the reins in a little bit, because you have one player doing something, then someone tries to one up that player, then it gets out of control. So we'll see what happens here. Lions are going to get the ball back. It's 24-3, 9:06 left in the third. Kicking off from the 25-yard line. Lions should have great field position. Need a nice return here. Need to get a spark. Something's got to light these Lions up and get them going.
Yeah, just based on the deep kicks throughout this game and the returns, the likelihood is the Lions should get the ball around the 35 at the very least, and you get a better return, then it's going to go be that much more.
So it looks like Stout's going to get at the 22, up to the 35. Tries to go on the left side. Got a lot of speed out there for the Cougars, and they bring him down right about the 36. Chuck, you're about a yard off.
Yeah, I was pretty close. It's going to depend on the spot. Is there a flag down?
No, we got a player down.
We have an injured player.
Yeah, he came down pretty hard at the end of that.
So why don't we take a quick break here? You're listening to Leander Lions Football and SHN Sports. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back. So Lions head out. 1st and 10, ball on the 35. Chuck, you were right on. They moved it back to the 35, so there you go.
Well, I just, based on the average of the returns and where they fielded it, that's about right.
4 receivers set for the Lions, going left to right if you're listening. Peyton Gordon in the backfield. Berkman under center, takes it, tries to go forward. They got a big scrum and a good push. Look at that, still going. 1st down. Maybe that'll light up the Lions and get them moving.
Yeah, well, there's one way to get your offensive line fired up, and it is to force them to push the defense backwards. And that right there was a rugby scrum.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
The Lions have done it in previous games, but you're right. It doesn't happen a lot.
Berkman looking to throw down the sideline. It's up. It is tipped and out of bounds. Tried to go once again to Aiden Parker, but a nice defensive play by number 2 for the Cougars. And that is Isaiah Pennygraph. Nice defensive play.
Yeah, the pass could have been a little bit longer for that to have been a successful play. I mean, Parker still had a chance to make a play on the ball. Even after it was tipped, he was looking for it as he turned around, but got to get it a little deeper.
Snap is back, rolling out to the right, looking to throw. A quick throw out to the sideline. It's caught.
Short of the 1st down, but it's 3rd and short.
Yeah, 3rd and about 2. Parker with the reception. So Lions, we'll see if they get quickly up to the ball, see if they get under center and snap it. Nope. He's going to go back in the shotgun. 4 receiver set. Once again, spread them out. Looks like the Cougars may be bringing some pressure up the middle. Both linebackers were cheating.
Yeah, that's why the Lions kind of fake a snap every time so they can decide if they need to adjust their play.
And they are bringing pressure. Pass out to the left. Oh, it's short, incomplete.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's now 4th down. You're really in an area here where you kind of will probably go for it here. Certainly, you're down 3 scores. You want. I mean, you're in Cougar territory. You really want to get a payoff here in this drive.
Yeah, tried to go to Allen. That last pass was just short. 4th and 2. Linebackers are going to come again. You can just see them. You can see them coming over right here. They're going to put pressure on them. Going to make them make a quick play. He's going to take it himself up the middle. Got to push. I don't know if he got it. Let's see where the spot is.
Short. Yeah, it looks like the far side referee is saying it's going over to College Station on downs.
One line is first and 10 Cougars.
The Lions have got to get a punt here, Chuck, or this could get out of control.
Yeah, they need to force a punt or a turnover. They certainly can't give up another touchdown if they want to stay in this ball game, because otherwise the Cougars are going away with it. They need to keep an eye on Maiden and make sure they contain him. Watch those quarterback draws.
Yeah, trips on the far side, single receiver near side. Maiden with the handoff up the middle, and good job by Lions.
Yeah,
stuffing that run.
Kept it down to 1 yard gain.
Daniel Cedillo's in on that. So they gain 1, 2nd and 9. Clock is down to 8:07 and rolling. Looking to throw, pass out in the flat. Near side is dropped. Attempt was to number 14, incomplete.
That's just a lack of execution by the Cougars offense there. It was a good pass by Maiden. The receiver was open going out of bounds with the first down yardage. Just dropped it.
3rd and 9, big play for Leander. See if they can hold him rolling out. No, it's going to be a draw. Run up the middle, got a first down, and right at the line of scrimmage, but he surges ahead, and they're going to have Lions say they got the ball, but they're going to call it dead.
Yeah, they're going to say he got a first down. That's unfortunate as well. The Lions had him tied up right there, just shy of the line to gain, but he was able to spin his way forward. And I suppose they blew the whistle for progress after he got the first, because he did lose the ball.
Got some pressure on him. They finally bring him down. Nice job by number 8. That was Brady. Yeah, Brady with the initial pressure, and then number 11, Rhett, wrapping him up. They lose about 4. Need a couple more of those.
Yeah, they certainly need to stack a couple of good plays in a row here. See if they can get the Cougars in a punting situation.
Quarterback run up the middle, and he takes a little slide.
Yeah, he did not want to take that hit that was waiting on him.
Yeah, Brady was, that was Holyfield waiting for him. So 3rd and 11, another big play here. Lions have got to hold them. They may go for it here on 4th down. They're inside Lions territory. But yeah, Lions have got to stuff them here. Once again, spreading the Lions out. Rolling out, got some pressure. Oh, he slips a tackle, pass down, wide open, incomplete.
Just inaccurate on that throw, and that's because he could not set his feet because he had too much pressure.
Tried to go to Padden Cashion deep, had him open after he slipped a tackle that would have been a sack. So it's going to bring up 4th down. So Lions do their job, make sure they punt the ball here. Wooldridge is back along with Brzezinski. High punt. Brzezinski, fair catch at the 15. He's got it. And there's another flag after the play.
Yeah, there's some more extracurriculars, at least verbal extracurriculars.
See if we can get 15 more for the Lions here.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would push it out to the 30-yard line. We'll see here momentarily.
During return, personal foul, late hit.
Oh, that's bad.
Wow, that's going to push Lions back deep.
So there was a late block, I guess, because a late hit when you're fielding the ball.
So Lions are setting up right about their 8-yard line, deep in their territory. 6:31 left in the third, trailing 24-3. Berkman back in the gun. a handoff. Christensen on the left side got some room. Good speed, gets
First
outside,
down.
gets a first down.
Yeah, Christensen came in for Stout. Well, there's a penalty flag down. Hopefully that's against the Cougs.
Personal foul.
Yes.
All right, that'll help.
Can't use the face mask to make a tackle.
Well, Lions have got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, they really need points as they close this quarter out. You cut this lead down to 2 scores heading into the fourth.
You got a shot.
Yeah,
you got a shot.
momentum. And that's really all you want to give yourself when you're competing against a top 10 team is an opportunity to win the game late.
Well, and keep forcing the Cougars to make mistakes.
Definitely. Well,
Yeah.
Christensen is still in the backfield. Trips on the far side. Single receiver on the near side. Clock is at 6:08 and rolling.
Play clock's down to about 7 seconds.
Play action. Pass. It is in and out of the hands.
You gotta catch that.
Dropped by Aiden Parker. Had a nice post move.
I mean, it was slightly behind him, but it hit him in the midsection. You really have to catch that.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw, swing pass out to Salazar, slips a tackle. Oh, and then 2 or 3 people come up and get him quick. He may have gotten to the line of scrimmage.
And there's a flag.
Yeah, it looked like a flag right in that area, and I didn't really see a foul, so not really sure. Maybe there was some movement.
Was that Woolridge or Salazar? I thought that was.
It was Woolridge.
Oh, that was Woolridge. Okay. 2 and 3.
Yeah, they look really close.
It can be.
They pick it up.
The Lions.
Oh, it looks like they're going
to. Third down.
So 3rd and 10. They decline the penalty. Handoff. Christensen tries to get upfield, maybe picked up 2. It'll be 4th down for the Lions.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt it out of here with Rodriguez. At least they can try to flip the field here and force College Station into a long drive to get points. And the longer the drive, the more likely they make a mistake.
So the punting unit does come out. Play clock to 14.
Back to punt number 32, Ivan Rodriguez.
Back deep is Tisdale. Nice high kick. Bounces at the 35. And the ball's on the ground, and he recovers it inside the 20, about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it hit that blocking return man, and that makes it a live football. But the returner alertly jumps on the loose ball, so the Cougars maintain possession.
Return will be 1st and 10 for the Cougars at their own 25.
See if the Cougars come back out in that spread offense. Now they got 2 running backs, this time just 3 receivers.
I knew they had more running backs.
Handoff. Oh, got behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job by number 35 for Leander. That is Charles Allender making a nice play. We got a Lion down. Play. Yeah, it looks like there may be a cramp or something on one of the defensive linemen.
Daniel Cedillo.
Yep, that's what they're looking. They're stretching his foot.
Yeah,
his ankle.
It is a muggy night for it to be this late in September. You know, people get excited about fall, but you forget here in Texas, fall doesn't really, even though the first day of fall was this week, it doesn't really feel like fall until after Halloween around here.
So he's slowly making his way off the field.
Yeah, those hurt. You got to hydrate, especially on a night like tonight.
While we're waiting, shout out to all those that made the drive tonight.
Yeah, there were
Thanks for being here.
quite a decent sized crowd here to travel 2.5 hours to watch the Lions play. If you're listening at home because you couldn't make the trip, we want to thank you for tuning in as well.
Back to the 4-receiver set. Maiden looking to throw. Got some pressure. Passes out on the near side. Looks like it's short, and it is.
Scooped it.
Dropped in front of the receiver, number 6. That is Bo Corton. So 3rd and 12. Another big play for the Leander Lion defense. Got to hold them.
And the defense continues to play pretty well. I mean, other than the long run from the quarterback and the deep pass here in the third quarter, the Lions defense haven't given up a lot of big plays.
Maiden going to keep it himself. Tries to get upfield. Lions come in. Arnold with the tackle. So that'll bring up a 4th down. The punting unit comes out. Leander defense did their job. See if the offense can pick it up.
Yeah, they forced them into a punting situation. Another thing that would be good here is if the Lions can get a hand on that punt. They haven't gotten close, but I haven't really seen them try to get after him yet. They have forced quite a few punts of the Cougars tonight.
Punt is up. Nice high punt. Turns over. Fair catch by Brzezinski. Bobbles it. And they're going to call it there. He did signal for the fair catch.
Yeah, you can't advance that.
So while we've got a quick break here, let's go through our Lion Nation sponsors. Austin Telco Federal Credit Union. Cold Drum at Edward Jones. Golden Chick. Hella Sports Construction. Pendleton Orthodontics. River City Construction and Design. Smoky Moe's Texas Barbecue. Texas Disposal Systems, and Bahama Bucks. We want to thank all of our sponsors.
The Lions have a big array of sponsors this year. You should go support them if you have an opportunity to do business with these organizations, because all of their support goes a long way in making this program successful.
Isaac Escobedo in the backfield with Berkman, and it is a handoff, and he is hit immediately behind the line by number 60.
I think that's the nose. You really got to get the nose blocked, or you won't be able to run the ball at all.
And that is DeAndre Harwell. He's been kind of a monster tonight on that defensive line all night long. That's the first time we've called his name, but he's been making plays all night long.
That's because you got to have 2 guys to block him on a given play, and sometimes 3, and that's why the linebackers have been able to flow so easily. Obvious key to their defense.
New quarterback in, run off the right side, gets a couple yards. That is Logan Mitchell. Got about 4 on that. Lions quickly up on the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 7. Clock is down to 2:54 and rolling. So Mitchell in the gun. 4-receiver set. Snap is back. Got some pressure. Little dump off pass. Oh, and he got hit.
They read that screen.
Number 11 for the Cougars. That is Shane Bellows with a nice defensive play coming up and hitting him right when the ball was there.
Now Rodriguez got to rely on his leg once again to try to flip this field and force College Station into a longer drive here. Got to get him some protection. There has been some pressure on these punts by the Lions. The Cougars are getting close to getting one.
Player number 32 out of Rodriguez.
Low snap, kick is up. Kind of a knuckleball bouncing around the 46-yard line, and that's where they pick it up. Lavin able to get downfield and kill it there at the 46. So once again, the Cougars come out on offense.
Yeah, not quite as deep a punt as you would like, but still a good punt.
Looks like a new quarterback in number 12, Jackson Ingram.
Station number 12, Jackson Ingram.
See if we can get some pressure on the youngster.
Defensive line jumps off sides, but they don't snap the ball. Ingram with the handoff up the middle. Number 26, good hit coming up by Brzezinski.
Pretty good run up the middle, gain of about 7 yards.
Playing second 3 for Cougars after Leander 47.
Another handoff off the left side, spin at the end, enough to get for first down. They'll move the chains.
Yeah, the defense is going to have to stiffen up because the Cougars are picking up the tempo here, and they tend to do that after they get a first down. Line defense kept them a little discombobulated, but once they get going, they go fast.
Looking to throw, incomplete. Tried to go to number 6. Corton incomplete, 2nd and 10. Stops the clock at 1:52 here in the third. Handoff up the middle. Picks up about 7, 6 maybe.
Yeah, that certainly makes third down more manageable for the Cougars.
Dang with that last carry. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Ball's at the 37-yard line. Another handoff, slips a tackle, gets enough for a first down, close to the 30. Martinez Brown picks up a first down.
Line's going to have to start ripping at the ball here, try to see if they can force a turnover of some kind. Looks like the Cougars going to try to run the ball the rest of the game.
Oh, play action,
As soon
pass,
as I say that.
and complete. Tackle by Burris.
Complete number 1, Jackson Bardugo.
They get, say, 8 on that reception. Cougars quickly up to the line, not trying to burn any clock here. Hand off to the right side, tries to bounce outside. Gets enough for another first down for the Cougars. Defense looks a little tired out there, Chuck. They've been out there a long time.
And that was one of the concerns that we had coming into this second half was the offense really needed to possess the ball and give the defense an opportunity to get a blow. But
pass. Oh, and he gets hit. Ball's on the ground. Lions need to pick it up. Looks like they're going to fall on it.
A scoop and score would have been nice there, but yeah, it's more important to get the ball than anything. And the big key there is they stopped what looked like is going to be a successful drive by the College Station Cougar team.
Brady picks up that fumble. I didn't get the number of who got the sack.
It was a couple of guys that met there at the quarterback. Now, the offense really needs to do something with the football here.
Berkman back in at quarterback. Yeah, not just for this game, but they're going to see some other tough teams this year. They've got to find something that's successful.
And this is one of the better defenses we'll face.
Bringing some pressure, rolling out to the right. It is picked off. Interception number 5. Robinson jumped in front of that pass and intercepted it. So Cougars have the ball right about where they left off, right about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, Berkman's been a little bit behind the receivers tonight, and that one ended up as an interception because Robinson was just right behind the receiver, Parker.
Ingram in once again at quarterback, looking to throw down the near sideline, and they're going to throw a flag.
Yeah, that pass was too long, wouldn't have been caught, but you can't really blame the defender there for Leander for making a grab at the receiver, Jaden Arnold, because you'd rather have a penalty than a touchdown in that situation. He just didn't know that pass was going to be too long. So that'll be a first down. That's generally, I mean, to me, it looked like a hold. That's usually 5 yards, maybe 10, but it's a first down regardless. They haven't moved the change yet. They're going to say interference. Yeah, that's a 15-yard penalty, and so that will move it inside the 15 to the 13.
3 receiver set, 2 in the backfield. Ingram comes to snap. Hand off to the
There's
right
a
side.
hold on
Breaks
the
outside.
edge.
Comes up strong. Woldridge, nice job coming up field and putting his hat on his hip and driving him back. Lost about 2 on that maybe, but good aggressive tackle.
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle, but the Lions should have got a call there on the edge as they had their defensive end. The tackle grabbed his arm as he went by him, prevented him from attempting to make the tackle. I'm not saying he would have made the tackle, but it certainly prevented the attempt at the tackle.
So that's the end of the third quarter. Lions trail 24-3. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to the fourth quarter here at Cougar Field in College Station. Lions trail 24-3. They flip sides, so Leander will be going right to left in the fourth quarter. Ingram looking for the snap. It is a throw out to the left side. It is caught to the 10, dances outside to the 5, spin move, gets thrown down right about the 1-yard line. Brzezinski getting the final tackle there.
It's going to be first and goal, though.
Yep, looks like we have another Lion down right about the 10-yard line.
Those injuries hurt a little bit more when you're down.
So the Lions trail 24-3. While we've got a little opportunity here, we'll give some more shouts out to the sponsors, the platinum sponsors. 5 Star Civil Construction at number 5, starcivil.com at 737-209-0532, funk.com at funk.com, 737-808-3909, Plains Capital Bank at plainscapital.com, 866-762-8392. At Right Fit Admissions Consulting at rightfitadmissions.com, 650-376-3791. So we're setting back up here. It's going to be first and goal for the Cougars.
About the 2-yard line, about between the 1 and 2.
Yep, looks like we've got more of a tight formation here, and it is a handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle, in for the score. That is number 26 for the Cougars. That is Xavier Vela.
Vela, the replacement at the running back position, played decently.
Yeah, that's
Soft.
second.
So with the extra point by Young, it is now 31-3 Cougars. About 11:45 left, so let's see if Leander can put something together here to drive down and get a score.
Well, and you want to start building for next week, even if you can't really dig into this game and come out with some kind of win. You can come out with momentum heading into homecoming week, where the Glen Grizzlies, crosstown rival, are coming to pay a visit.
Yeah, looking at the schedule, as we're looking forward to the next game, we definitely want to, oh, there we go, talk about the Glen Grizzlies will be at home at Bible Stadium, homecoming. And then following that, October 7th, they will be at Georgetown, Brockleback Stadium to face the Eagles.
Very familiar with that stadium. It's a pretty good one.
Always
That's a
enjoy
pretty good team
broadcasting there. Yeah.
the Georgetown Eagles have, and you certainly don't want to go into that on a 2-game losing streak. So you lose tonight. I mean, there's still quite a bit of time. The Lions could dig back in this, but if you lose tonight, you certainly don't want to lose to Glenn next week heading into Georgetown, because that is one of the teams that will compete for a playoff spot along with these Cougars.
So the kick is up, and it is heading out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds. So
Good
Lions will
field
get the
position.
ball. Yeah, a couple scores here. Liberty Hill Panthers 63, Kerrville Tivy Antlers 6. The Hendrickson Hawks 28. The Glen Grizzlies, who Lions will be facing next week, 38. So Grizzlies come out on top, 38
They beat
to
Hendrickson,
28.
huh?
Yep. And then Cedar Park up big on Georgetown Eastview Patriots, 52 to 17.
I think the Lions take on Eastview last game of the season,
Yes, they do.
of the regular season. If you get enough wins in district, you're going to be in the playoffs. The top 4 teams go. It is a tough district. You got these Cougars. You got the A&M Consolidated. You have Georgetown, as well as obviously Glenn is pretty good if they're beating Hendrickson. Hendrickson, another team in district.
Berkman looking to throw down the sideline. Had a step on him, incomplete, a little too far. Tried to go to Parker down the far sideline. So it'll bring
Yeah.
up 2nd and 10.
He's just a little off tonight. It's either a little bit behind or a little bit too far ahead. Lions left points on the field tonight, though. We've seen a couple of interceptions, opportunities that could have resulted in points, and some offensive points, like plays like that one that could have been successful and set the Lions up at the very least for a touchdown.
Looking to throw again. Got some pressure rolling out to the right. Has a little bit of room. Tries to get upfield, gets a couple yards, and heads out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to make it 3rd and a little shorter, but it's still going to be a tough conversion here. Looks like they're going to only give him a gain of 1. It looked like he at least had 3.
So 3rd down and 9. Ball's right about the 31-yard line of Leander. Christensen's in the backfield, trips near side. Clock is stopped at 11:33 here in the 4th. Berkman looking to throw. Pass out there. A little bit behind. He was open.
That would have been a first.
Had Christensen kind of on a little wheel route out to the right side. Incomplete.
Lions will have to bring the punting unit out again. The opportunities are there. It's just the Lions' execution has been a little off tonight. And against a team that's ranked in the top 10 in the state, the last thing you can do is fail to execute what you do well. And, the Lions got something to go back and look at on the drawing board this week as they get ready for a pretty good Glen Grizzly team.
Punt is off. End over end is going to get over the head of Tisdale.
Monster punt.
Down inside the 10, inside the 5. And did they stop it?
No. They should have just let it go out of bounds.
That was right at the pylon. And they're going to say it's a touchback. Nice punt.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's an unfortunate call, though, because it did look like the Lions were down there. And it almost looked like it was about to go out of bounds there around the 1, you almost want to leave that one alone because the momentum of the coverage men carried them into the end zone with the football.
And they're going to stop the play.
Down marker's wrong.
Yeah. There it goes. They fixed it.
Ingram still in at quarterback.
Would be nice if it were 4th down, but
Yeah, I think and that wasn't a penalty or anything. It was just College Station trying to catch the lines a little bit off from being set up.
Handoff, got a blocker in front. Scoots out ahead, gets about 8. Martinez Brown with the carry.
With 8 on the play, it'll be 2nd and 2.
Another handoff, another first down. Cuts inside to the 50, down to the 40. Gets pushed out of bounds right about the 35-yard line. Another run.
No
Martinez Brown, yeah.
I was looking for that holding flag, but they're not any on the field.
I don't think I've heard that called once tonight.
They called one against us. I've seen a couple go non-called.
Mm-hmm.
Another run, gets upfield. Churning up yardage here. That was number 27. Yeah, new running back, Wilson Stapp. Probably run heavy here, Chuck, from what I would imagine, unless they try and throw some passes here. But, oh, here they go. Trying to throw it deep down the sideline. Near side ball is up. And nice catch.
That could have been offensive pass interference. It looked like I saw a little bit of a push off there, but instead they're going to have it 1st and goal.
Verdugo kind of kept his feet in bounds as he was falling out a kind of a level 2 pass down there and able to keep his feet in, catch it. But yeah, it looked like there probably was a little bit of push off, give him some space. But no flag. Handoff up the middle. He was stuffed and pushed back. Gavin Brzezinski come up and stopping him short of the goal line.
Yeah, there's a good play there by the safety for the Lions. Come up and assist in the run support.
Handoff to Stappy, gets in for the score.
He was able to push it across that time.
So that takes the lead to 37-3, waiting on the extra point.
Yeah, at this point, you just want to come out with some positive plays here down the stretch. Obviously, offensively, you want to put points on the board. That's very positive, but ultimately, you just want to be able to have good footage for film study tomorrow.
And kick is good. Lions will be offsides. I would imagine they would decline that.
Not unless they want to practice their extra point again. Starting to get away from the lines a little bit here. Really a story of 2 different halves for Leander. The first half, they played very well defensively. They should have been going into halftime 10-3, gave up that long run that kind of pushed it out a little bit and really obviously took the wind out of the sails of the Lions here. The defense has continued to play admirably, but you run out of gas when you're on the field as much as they've been on the field tonight. So the offense needs to go out and just execute like we've said all night. If they can do that, they've shown they can move the ball when they execute, but they have to do that. So we'll see if they can get some points on the board here. And again, momentum heading into homecoming. Don't forget that the homecoming parade is Monday. I believe that starts at 6 or 6:15. Make sure you get home early from work so that you can attend.
Kick is up, and it is going to be fair catch by Lavin about the 6-yard line. So the Lions will start out, and we do have the homecoming parade on Monday. So definitely show up for that. Show your support. And then, we do have the game on Friday at home. So definitely show up at Bible Stadium. Show your support for the Leander Lions. They kind of ran into a buzzsaw, like you said, right at the end of the first half and into the second half with these Cougars. And, just execution and just kind of getting tired out there on the field. Not a whole lot you can do. So see if they can get something here. Mitchell in at quarterback, looking to throw down the far sideline. It's up. He's got a man. Wooldridge with the catch inside the 40-yard line of the Cougars. Nice pass, nice catch.
It's been there all night. The Lions just haven't really hit it, and they were able to hit it there. The defender close enough to get his hands on Wooldridge to prevent him from really gaining much after the catch, but big play.
Looking to throw again. Same play. It's up, just too deep. Wooldridge able to maybe put his fingertips of one hand on the ball, kind of reaching out for it, but decent pass, just a little overthrown.
Yeah, the defender more prepared.
So
on
bring
the
up
coverage there.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. So they switch defenders on the outside man on the far side of the field, and it's going to be a quick pass. It is caught. Able to escape one tackle, spin move, gets about 4 or 5.
That's a decent gain there. It's going to be 3rd and manageable now. About 5.
3rd and 4.
Full receiver set for the Lions. Stout in the backfield. I believe that's Stout. It may be Christensen. Looking to throw. Pass on the far side. It is incomplete. Try to throw it in between two defenders.
That was a pretty nice pass. He did fit it in there. There's a little bit of zip on it, though.
Tight window. Able to get it in there, but incomplete. A little bit in front of the receiver. So 4th and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Mitchell's a sophomore, so this is good game experience for the youngster.
Trips on the near side. May bring the linebacker pressure. Looks like they're going to. Passes out to the right. It is caught. Tries to make a move, a spin move. Gets driven out of bounds, but first down, Aiden Parker.
Yeah, we'll take that
And
first.
there's that 15-yard penalty after that.
Some additional. That's going to probably be half the distance, though.
That was.
We'll take 8 on top of it.
Personal foul. Late hit number 20 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
So the Lions are in scoring position here.
Yeah, they can still get a first down inside the looks like going to be the 2-yard line, or make it the 1. But they need a touchdown here, just for some confidence. And again, going into that Glenn game, you don't want to be licking your wounds too bad. You want to have something that you can build upon. And when they watch film, they'll see missed opportunities. They'll see points they left on the field.
Pass out quickly to the right. It is caught out of bounds, picked up about 4 or 5. Yeah, you don't want to have this type of loss affect next week. Obviously, you're going to think about it. It wasn't the game you wanted, wasn't the outcome you wanted, but you can't go into play the Grizzlies with your confidence down.
Don't let the Cougars beat you twice.
Yep.
And because this is a top 10 football team, it's not quite as impressive as a team as we expected. But again, they're missing a 5-star recruit running back for tonight's game, and they've had a ton of running backs that are pretty good anyway.
Mitchell looking to throw. Fade in the corner. It's up. It is caught. Out of bounds.
Oh, come on. Give us the catch. You can't tell me that at least one of those feet were inbound. Yeah, the line's got to get down to at least the 1.5, looks like, maybe the 1 to get another set of downs here, but they got 2 more plays to do that.
Game clock is at still 7.5 minutes. Still a lot of time left in this ball game. Not that the Lions can come back and win, but yeah, there's plenty of time left on the clock. So lots of pressure coming. Trying to get outside, and he's going to go down for a sack.
Yeah, the good coverage by the Cougar secondary is Mitchell really didn't have anywhere to go with that football, and so he had to tuck it and run, and the defensive line collapsed right about the time that he reached well, he didn't even reach the line of scrimmage. They moved it back. It's 4th and 10 now.
Let's see if Lions can get a first or a touchdown here. Trips on the near side.
Now, I think they're going to burn a timeout here. They're going to run as much of that play clock. It's about 6 seconds left. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong.
They're going to snap it. Oh,
They called timeout at the last second.
yep, they did. All right, so yeah, Lions have got to come up with a play here to get down to the 1 or into the end zone. You want to come away with something. They finally they have an opportunity here to put some, 6 on the board. They don't want to kick a field goal here. That's not going to do anything.
No, and that doesn't do a whole lot to help your confidence. Certainly crossing the goal line is your only goal here. Even if you don't score, you're forcing the Cougars to travel quite a bit to get more points.
And you can expect the linebackers to be coming on this play. They always do, especially on 4th down or 3rd and long. They've been bringing those linebackers as a blitz. So maybe some type of drag with the slot receiver across where the linebackers are and hit them in stride. That may be something that would be open. We'll see what they do.
They got 4 wides. There's no H.
See if those linebackers come. Leave the middle of the field open.
Yeah, Mitchell getting some good time here at quarterback against a quality opponent.
Escobedo in the backfield with them. Snap is back and they're bringing him. Passes out. It is caught.
First down.
Going to be right about. Yep, looks like they're going to have a first down just short of the goal line. Good pass and a nice catch by number 17 for the Lions. Don't have a name for number 17.
That's Augustus Bay Arena.
Okay. Oh, snap is back. It's on the ground. He picks it up.
Oh, what a bounce.
Going to run by himself. Oh, tough run.
Yeah, but he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, nice job by Mitchell.
Nice save.
That took a fortunate bounce for Mitchell, and he alertly took it forward back to the line of scrimmage where we didn't lose much, if any.
Got popped pretty good, too. Snap. He's going to keep it himself. He dives.
He got it.
Going to let
yes,
it in.
He got it.
Down.
Nicely done.
Logan Mitchell taking it himself. Little
sophomore
play action, and he dives for the end zone. So Lions finally come down and score, put 6 on the board. It is still 38-9, but it's good to see them make a drive and put some points on the board.
Yeah, agreed. And again, that's good film that you can watch and show where you were successful. You also have a backup quarterback in your sophomore getting quality time, and that'll go a long way in his career, being able to compete against a top 10 team like this.
So kick is good is now 38-10. 5:51 left here in the ball game. You're listening to broadcast of Leander Lions football and SHN Sports. So I would imagine we'll see, more backups for the Cougars out there. I'm sure they want to get some playing time as well. I'd be shocked if they have most of their starters out there at this point in the
They got
game.
a pretty loaded team. Lots of depth. We've seen 3 good running backs, and that doesn't count the 5-star running back that didn't get to play, and the 4-star other running back, because I think there were 2 running backs that were out, or maybe it was a receiver. So, this is a talent-laden team. This is a talent-laden program. We mentioned it pregame. It was just a couple of years ago that they won a state title, and they've gone deep since then a couple of times. And so, you can expect good football from these fellas, and the Lions are getting a good experience that may really pay off for them in later games in district play.
So Rodriguez getting ready to kick from the 40.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
looking for an
interested.
onside
Yeah,
kick here.
I would pooch it though, like around the 30.
It is up, deep kick, caught it. It drops it at the 6-yard line. He just falls on it.
Well, that'll be their ball right there on the 6, and so the defense will have the Cougars with their back against their own goal line. Looks like they're going to move it out to the 7, but a safety here, a turnover, anything, to fire up the team, the defense, they're tired.
It looks like they've got a lot of substitutions in on both teams. Lots of new numbers on the defense for Leander, and good experience for them.
Right.
See what they can do. There's a handoff up the middle, and he gets out to about the 15.
Picked up about 7.
Document number 21, Jacob Bailey. 3 of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Another handoff off the left side. Has enough for a first down to the 30.
27, Wilson Staff on the carry.
Huge stop at 19.
Yeah, that could have gone for a long way if he didn't make that tackle.
Yeah, that's Malachi Phelan. 1st and 10. Run off the right side, and he stood up at the line of scrimmage. May have gotten back.
Excellent gap control there by the defensive line. Number 11 making the tackle for Leander, Ethan Redd. They even knocked him back a yard.
2nd and 11. Clock is down to 4:30. Looking to throw. It is he drops it.
Well, that'll stop the clock for the Leander offense to get another opportunity if they can get a stop here on 3rd and long.
Number 21, Enzo Gonzalez is over there defending. Drop pass, so it's now 3rd and 11. Clock is stopped at 4:30. Rolling out to his right, looking to throw pressure. Passes up. It is incomplete off to the right. So it looks like it's going to be 4th down. Should be bringing the punting unit out. Leander will get another chance on offense.
Yeah, Ethan Redd putting some pressure on the quarterback, forcing a bad throw, didn't allow him to set his feet. The receiver was open. It would have been a decent gain. He may or may not have been able to convert a first down. He would have had to get about 4 yards after the catch, but good pressure from Rhett. That forces a punt.
Back deep is Brzezinski, the only one, about his 27-yard line. Punt is up. It's going to be a little short. Bounce at the 40.
Yeah,
Rolling down to the 30.
Takes a Cougar roll.
About the 23-yard line. That's where the Lions will set up with 4:12 left in the ball game.
Well, 23. Let's go for a 77-yard drive here to close out the game. Cut into the lead again. Go into preparation for homecoming against Glenn with a couple of touchdowns against the top 10 team. It may not be all their starters, but these other 2nd and 3rd team players here for College Station are pretty good players. I mean, I saw a lot of talent on the JVs in this program last night. I was pretty impressed. Size and talent, speed to burn.
So Mitchell's back in at quarterback. Pass out to the right. Slips a tackle. Oh, is that a fumble?
I don't think he ever.
Oh, it's incomplete. Okay, he's saying incomplete.
He never really had the ball secured. That does stop the clock.
So ball at the 24-yard line, 4:08 left in the game. 2nd and 10. 4 receivers set for the Lions. Mitchell looking to throw. Rolling out. Deep pass. Near sideline gets pushed out of bounds. Oh, and a nice job coming back and playing defender. That was number 24, Garrett Peets, able to come back and turn it into a defensive back to keep that from turning into an interception.
Yeah, Pete's had a step on the defender. The pass could have been a little bit longer. That play might have been a big one, but a little bit short. We've seen that quite a bit tonight, and the Cougar defender able to make a play on the ball. Good job by Pete, as you said, turning into a defensive back and making sure that wasn't an interception.
Play action, pass,
First
throw,
down.
catch. Nice catch. Way to get down and make that reception. That's number 17 again.
That's Augustus Bay Arena.
Pretty good pass. Good catch.
Leander.
Bay Arena in motion.
Looking to throw again. Snap is back. High level 3 pass down the sideline.
Oh.
Incomplete. Tried to go to Pete's again. Just out of the reach. Incomplete.
The only thing Pete's did wrong on that route is he spent too much time looking back at his quarterback, Mitchell, when he should have been focused on running down the field and then looking back. That caused the pass to be a little long.
2nd and 10. Clock at 3:33. Play action. Tries to keep it himself, but he's tackled immediately
Almost
once
looked like a
again.
broken play there.
Yeah, by Harwell, number 60. Gets in the backfield and makes the tackle. 3rd and about 13.
That's a long make here, but at this point in the ball game, you go for it. You got 2 plays to get this 13 yards and keep the drive alive.
Trips on the near side. Bring a little bit of pressure. Tries to throw it over the middle. Incomplete. High.
Looked like he was looking for Bay Arena again.
Well, they are going to bring the punting unit out. 4th
you
down.
almost have to on 4th and 14. Had you gotten 5, 6, 8 yards there on that pass, which the completion would have had that, maybe you consider going for it on 4th there, but unless you got a really fancy fake punt here, this is going to be a long punt from Ivan Rodriguez. Proven to be a weapon for the Lions.
Punt end over end. He angles it, goes down to the 20. It's picks it up at the 16, and he takes a knee.
Yeah, that's very wise because it took him a little while to control the football, and had he tried to run, there were a couple of lines there that may have separated that football from him.
Yeah, that was a design kind of end over end punt. Took the angle and shot it down the near hash mark. And good job moving the ball. Didn't give him a chance to return it. So,
Rodriguez he doesn't always rugby style kick it, but when he does, man, he gets the as you said, end over end, and it hits the ground. If you don't field it in the air, that thing is a roll for 20, 25 yards almost every time.
another handoff.
Minimal gain there.
Tackle made by number 8, Langston Brady, number 55, Matthew Gould.
Heald and Brady on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Clock is now at 2:20.
Yeah, and the Cougars are milking the play clock as much as they can now. This snap, by the time they snap, it's going to be under 2 minutes or right at 2 minutes remaining. A little more.
Another handoff up the middle. Close to a first down. Think they got it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give it to him at least.
Clock at 1:52. See if they go into running it again or just kind of get in that victory formation, take a couple snaps.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure. The Lions look like they have a couple of timeouts, but I don't know that they're going to want to burn them.
Now, I think at this time you just let the game go and head on back and regroup. Another handoff bounces off. Couple Lions in on the tackle there.
40 with a good grab at the ankles.
Segovia.
Segovia.
3 to the 30. It's 2nd and 7.
So clock now inside of a minute.
Yeah, still about 20 seconds on the play clock too, so they'll get it down to about 40 seconds before they snap this one.
So thanks for tuning in this Friday night, Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. Mark Sickles, Chuck Crazy, Mickey Holden. Appreciate the support of the Lions. Another run off the left side, and he was flipped over end over end, and that should be about the last play of the game. So tune in next week. Leander homecoming game, Glen Grizzlies, a big district game. Kind of ran into a buzzsaw this second half here in College Station.
Yeah, they don't even have to run a play here.
So we want to thank you, and that should be the end of the ball game. Clock is now down to 13, so that'll do it. Players are starting to head over to the sidelines. So that'll do it. Lions unable to get a victory here in their first district game. They lose to the Cougars 38-10.
Well, the Lions dropped to 3-1 overall, 0-1 in district play, but the Lions essentially drew the short straw and had to play the best team in district in their first district game. So, you got to take it and consider that and move forward. A lot of teams lose their first district game and end up making a deep run in the playoffs. So
yeah, they just can't let this defeat affect them and their confidence or what they're going to do. Just let it go, pick it up, watch film, learn from it, get better, and get better by Friday. That's the goal. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. That'll do it for tonight. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you.